She's also a tough one for me. Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga, kinda. All right, we should now be live on YouTube. Bagoosh. All right. Oh, also, thank you to Lumont with the 2 months as well. Are we live on YouTube? Yes, sir. Okay.
No, mistake. Way too far.
Waiting for some Street Fighter 6 matches to begin at EVO Japan.
He's on an 11.
Any thoughts on T1 on Street Fighter 6? I talked about it yesterday. I'm really impressed. He's improving rapidly.
That's gonna be so sad when I beat her. You trying to play? Yeah, I'll play you.
Ludwig and Squeaks are playing. Oh, this is the blind leading the blind right now. This is the blind leading the blind.
Not bad.
Also, Geef should shit on Honda as long as Squeaks knows to just press heavy punch.
Am I dead? You're a baddie for real, for real. Wait, are you gonna play right now, Lud? Like, should I quit? Oh. Oh, he's in game. I've never played against an E Honda.
Who are my dark horses to make Capcom Cup this season? I don't have any right now.
I'm calling him.
It's the same patch, and we haven't seen any activity since Capcom Cup, right?
Yo, what's up?
Not much, man. What's up with you?
Chilling, just grinding the next game.
Dude, I am sick of people coming to my chat giving me shit.
They're giving you shit about what?
Playing Classic.
You should play Classic. They're right.
Not you too!
They're
He shouldn't play Classic.
They're right.
Why are they right?
Because, like, why, dude? Like, what is this prestige? Like, just fucking do the easy mode. Get in and get out.
Exactly.
I think it's cool and I like it. Is that
think it's
enough
cool?
for you?
No.
You can switch to Classic after.
I'm gonna fucking do my best, bro.
No, listen, I actually support whatever your decision is. I just want a win's a win. If this gets you playing, you know, you got to do what you got to do.
I have big ass combos that are fucking awesome.
Yeah, I saw you practicing in the practice mode, like with your thingy. How do we play together here?
Oh, I have to create a lobby.
Don't we have to be like friends in the Street Fighter like game?
It's so interesting to see the Western view on Modern versus Japan.
Okay.
Yeah. In Japan, they all play Modern 100%. They 100% play Modern.
Okay, that's fine. But because once you break through your class control,
But there definitely is a stigma behind it. But I do think it just feels cooler to play Classic. Even eliminating stigma, it just feels like there's an inherent physicality where you connect with your character, I feel like, when you do Classic inputs. It just feels good. For example, I think a game that got it kind of right was DNF Duel. That game did not get many things right. It got a lot of things wrong, actually. But one thing I think it got right was I do like how it basically had modern controls, but you could also do your specials with the actual quarter circles, and then you would be able to reduce the meter spend on them. Actually, I can't even remember. How did the meter even work? I think you had a just frame, actually. You had the opportunity to just frame, I think, your special moves. Can anyone remind me how it worked? Anyways, I think that was a decent system.
Oh, yeah, I found it.
Grand Blue does it as well. I've never played Grand Blue. If you use motions that regenerate it faster? Right, exactly.
Wait, hasn't this game, like, completely completely just.
So I think for counter, for example, I would use the modern input, and then for most other moves during combos, I would use the motion input.
The whole tournament is taken over my stream for sure.
Yeah, that's all. Whenever
Hood Pancake, thanks for the 18 months. Hey Brian, hope everything is well with you. Thinking of co-streaming the AT&T Cup? I don't know.
But now after winning League, I feel less stressed.
I might. Who knows?
Yeah, because like I don't even care anymore.
Dude,
I mean,
League was a fucking movie. League
was a
was
movie, bro.
actually sick. It was.
The pressure's off for me. Even if we get last place, ugh, this is modern Zangief.
You're E
Oh,
Honda,
God.
dude. Don't worry, I'm bad. I'm still learning. I'm bad.
He's doing butt slam. Yes.
What the fuck?
Yes. That's what I taught him.
Cute.
That's what I taught him. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Good execution on that. Yeah, you got to hold heavy punch though. That's a grab.
Oh my god, is that a command grab? That's so far. What?
Not a single block was
I
had.
figured you out.
Okay.
It is a body of iron, I'll give you that.
I know, that's why I picked him, because we share the same bod.
Nice combo. Oh, and the meaty running bear grab. That was actually pretty good. Oh, it has armor.
Your command grab's fucking stupid as balls.
Just jump it. And he dies.
Oh, whoa. That was nice.
Damn.
Cooked.
Okay, alright, okay.
The butt
Game
slam was
one.
working.
Studied you, I learned you.
It
Okay.
was working. Just don't stop.
They say he who wins game one is poised to lose the set.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So he threw on purpose.
That's so punishable.
I like your combo.
Oh, that's so punishable. God. It's so funny how impossible things seem when you just need to know. Like, if he just knew press DI when he blocks
Aw, I
Lariat.
needed that.
You know what I mean? Like, fighting games are so funny like that. Like, if only you knew how stupid this match actually is and how much you would body them if you just knew one thing. That's the grab.
I hate that grab, man.
When he does this, it's the grab. It's coming. Led is such a bad gamer. He's not. I think he's a really good gamer, actually.
Crouch against it. Okay. I actually have studied you and I've learned.
You said that for the first game, though. How much
I think he's a
are
really
you
good
gonna
gamer,
do?
actually.
What is that grab? You have an EX command grab?
Do it again. Do it again.
So do you, Lud. You also have an EX command grab. Nice DI, actually.
Okay.
You got a combos? No, he dropped.
Gotta
What?
be able to punish
Where
that.
did he
Oh, yeah,
get the
Lud, there's this
fucking...
move, too.
Nice. That was actually a good level 3 match. Where did he get the down punch clap
It
from?
won't do that much. You're modern.
It did. It still does a decent amount.
That's so annoying. That's so annoying. You did such a bad thing.
Oh, he's teabagging him? He's FGC.
Aww.
I was literally blocking. I'm in the middle of my
It's
block.
called a little bit of a switch up.
Oh my god.
Blocking.
switch
It's
up.
not a switch up. It's a fucking
A
lag
little bit
input.
of a switch up.
All he has to do is DI the lariat.
That's some work to do, Lud.
Oh, no, I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
At least you're playing classically. This is like Salieri versus Beethoven, you know what I mean?
Dude, fuck you. I'm Beethoven.
No, you're not. Definitely not.
Oh, nice jump on the command grab.
Cute.
At least you recognize that.
That's like a tickle damage.
Flood had a coach. Yeah, but he's too content brained and I'm not clouded enough to convince him to let me coach. That's the problem. I guarantee you, if he could just recognize to block.
So annoying. Are you
and DI the lariat, he would win.
Fine.
I have hose. Hey, way
You
too
have no
far.
hose. You have no
I have
hose.
hose. I do. I really do. Everybody knows it.
Okay, I can't jump.
Everybody knows. Yeah, the butt slam was working and he quit. I don't know why he quit. All he needs to do is continue to spam butt slam, and then if he blocks lariat, press DI after and do his combo.
Yep. How you feel about that?
Is that like a classic exclusive? Oh no. Oh.
Try pressure
Gotta
grab.
finish that.
No, Lud, you didn't watch the video. Oh, he got destroyed.
How do you grab through?
He got
That's my
destroyed.
down B. While I hit
Cooked.
2 buttons for that.
Absolutely cooked.
I hit 2 buttons. B
You
and
just get
plus
to
Y.
fucking grab that. So your super 3's a grab, huh?
Yeah. Yep. People are
That's
calling
so
that the squeak stiff.
fucking lame.
People calling it the squeak stiff.
People are calling it that. The stubbornness is killing me.
What the fuck? Did I just try to make a heart with
Oh,
my
sorry.
hand?
Sorry. My shitty cable is going crazy here.
All you do is just fucking attack on wake up. You have no brain.
That's true. But I call that easy dub.
They finally started showing matches at EVO Japan. Are they still in round 1 of pools?
That's insane. That animation's fucking horrible. God, what a fucking dog shit animation.
Yawn.
Oh, that's right. Download's not complete yet.
Okay, what do you want? Windows 95? That was a little programmer's humor, I guess.
Lamb FGC, thanks for the big 40. Need Subway Surfers window? Soon. We're not at that level yet. Juninho Ross on the EVO Japan side, by the way, had a really good performance at Capcom Cup this year. He nearly made it out of his group. He was the leader in the group with Shuto and Angry Bird, and Kusanagi, as well as Soul. But then in the final day, he lost to Shuto and Angry Bird, and Lex as well, right?
Grab is so OP. I can't jab in between.
Almost made it out of the groups. In a really stacked group. Up against Hoshigata, not familiar with him. Who do you think the strongest US players are going to be at EVO Japan? Well, JB's there, Punk's there.
God, Ziggy's fucking miserable.
Yeah, that's why I'm on. You're lucky I'm on your team. Hit the
You would
freaking
lose
practice
if we were
room.
in the set, by the way. You would lose if we played each other.
You think so? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
clearly. Whatever you need to tell yourself.
No, he would not lose. Squeaks would win. Absolutely. In a matchup between two
wait a
new players,
second.
the Geef will beat the Honda. Absolutely. Especially since Ludwig seems to not... He's not abusing his strong points. Like, oh, nice. That good
I'm gonna
sequence.
knocked out.
Oh god, he does not know how to do his combos. Yeah, he just needs to learn. What the fuck is this? He just needs to learn to block lariat and then do DI, and then spam butt slam in between.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Don't kill yourself. Wait, hold on. Don't do it. Don't do it, Lud. Step away from the ledge.
You just have natural super armor?
Like in
Yes,
real
the
life.
heavy punch will shit on Honda. Don't do it, man. It's okay. Oh, you're getting destroyed. You gotta jump. Yes! You gotta punish way harder than that, though. That should have been that. If that was heavy punch to heavy hands to level 3, you won the game. Oh, battle the heavies. I like it. Yes. Do it again. Yes. Do it again. Do it again.
What?
That was actually a really good time to command grab by
Before you
Squeaks.
get to the chance to grab. Why does
Should,
Zangief have
should,
5,000
should.
grabs? He's got 5,000 grabs.
That was pretty good, actually. That was good from both players.
That's right. Problem?
That was a good match for both players. I don't know why he's trying to stick with classic when all he does is
Oh,
most cheesy
shit.
stuff. He wants to just feel
Wait.
cool. Yes, do that over and over. Good try, good try.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I see the vision. He needs to just butt slam over and over.
Fuck.
I think he has the silent salt though. I understand that. Oh, meanwhile, Hoshigata got a game on Juninho. Oh, we can do this.
Oh shit, I'm holding R.
That's insane. That's so bad. That's actually just horrible.
This is my fault.
You think so?
I can only lead a horse to water. I can't make him drink. Oh, that was so good from Squeaks.
I'm buffering it.
That was, I gotta say,
Should die.
What?
I want them to die.
Chill.
that was actually really fucking good. Squeaks, he gets it, man.
I would have killed too if that hit.
He actually gets
You
it.
whiffed a DI.
He jumped, he baited the DI, and he responded on the ground with his level 3. Like, clear pattern recognition. And him doing the grab after blocking the headbutt. Okay. Good block, at least on the DI. That's...
Dude, insane.
If you had waited...
Hates that does.
If you had waited, that would have worked. If you had waited, that would have worked.
God damn it! All he does is grab me.
Shadow Zim, thanks for the 8 months. Appreciate that.
What am I meant to do?
I don't know. I would hate to be against me too. Don't worry.
Why is there an unfollow there? They're asking me to unfollow Ludwig. Why is there an unfollow on the screen during the Ludwig match? It was right over the Honda. Do you want to unfollow this Honda player? I don't know. It's just glitching out. That's pretty funny.
What?
Twitch is letting you know. Do you want to unfollow this Honda player?
What is that move? And why does it get to be what I'm doing?
I can tell you everything. You just got to ask. I have the answers.
That's insane.
Wait, what are your buttons per minute? Maybe it's a little too slow.
Is he just doing a strong? What is your strong overhead? You don't even
I
use a
hit
fucking
B.
meter for that?
I just hit B.
Your controls are not aligned. There's no B for classic controls. I hit B. You guys are speaking different languages. Squeaks watched my video, I think. I think Ludwig did too. That was good. You have a combo?
Wait, that
Oh,
was
you
actually
suck, Lud. Oh my god. If only you were on modern controls, that would have been a free combo. Great punish from Squeaks. Squeaks, you were doing amazing. You're doing fantastic, Squeaks.
Fucking miserable fucking cocksucker of a game.
Oh my
What is that?
god.
What is that? Dude, how do you grab from the distance? If I shimmy back, it does fucking nothing. I'm so far back.
That's his command grab, Lud. It got the range. This is a bad match, though. To be fair to Lud, this is the hardest matchup he could go up against. A modern
You get to
Zangief.
jump. You get to jump.
Yeah.
No combos. 0 combos. Lud, you have 0
That's
combos.
insane. That's fucking
Why
insane.
pick classic?
That's fucking dog shit, bro. This game's so dog shit. I'm outplaying you neutral every time.
No,
You are?
you really aren't.
Damn.
You really
How many
aren't.
buttons are you hitting? I mean, I just hit A. And you can't
I think you're
even
getting
block.
outplayed at every step of the way, actually.
I don't think you are. I just hit A. It doesn't seem like you have a response.
Oh, you really are not. Good blocks. I mean, that was decent for a second.
Boom.
You know, if he used some towards heavy kick, I think he would be doing a lot better. Nice. There we go.
Wait, those are pretty good.
That was decent.
Okay. Oh shit!
Good jump. Good
How did
awareness. Good
that
awareness.
Dolt. Dolt.
You gotta block. Just block it out. And he quick rises. You know, he did the best in this first to 10. He did the best in the first 30 seconds when all he did was spam butt slam, and then for some reason he stopped. He did dash into level
Wait, good
3?
job.
How the fuck
You
did he
win
do
this
that?
I know I do.
The round.
He won,
That's
yeah.
huge. You should sound happy.
What's up, All Sham Nomad? Was good, man.
Be happy
Good
for
to see ya. Lud is just uploading scrub quotes directly into his brain. He's definitely coping. It's pretty funny. Oh, I like that he did driver's medium.
That's actually horse shit. Brian,
Meanwhile,
you fucking
Kawano is
fucking
demoning the shit out of this Honda player on the right side. Sorry, I know I promised EVO Japan, but I'm way more invested in this match here between Lud and Squeaks. I'm like so much more invested. Nice. I like the gimmick. Decent punish. If you don't got anything else, hold on. He has level 3. You just need to not get hit by the level 3. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna go for walk up down triangle or down special. It's coming. Oh my god, Lud. That's all he wanted. That's all he wanted. You have to know.
A grab super is so stupid.
Yes, a grab super is so stupid. I don't even disagree with you there.
That has to be one of the dumbest fucking things I have ever seen.
He's coincidentally correct here.
I'm doing it! The jump doesn't come out.
He's coincidentally correct here
man.
about Zangief. I'm not gonna lie.
Just like you when I was your rank.
Oh, towards every kick. I think he messed up his butt slam. Nice. He literally should just be doing less, though. Doesn't Honda have a grab super? Brother, what year are you living in? Are you talking about his Ultra 2 in Street Fighter 4?
That's insane!
What year are you living in?
This is so tilting. You're such a miserable character.
I know. That's why I chose him.
Oh my god.
No, I'm glad.
Nah,
you're
his level.
playing
He doesn't have any grab
Okay,
supers.
Okay, you know what? Actually, I actually studied how to beat you. You play like a fucking big pussy ass bitch who doesn't
Yep.
approach. So I'm
Okay.
not gonna approach.
Okay.
He'll come to you.
Brave.
I mean, you're not wrong. Lud was onto something, but you gotta have the headbutts ready.
100 of them. Every move you have is a grab.
What the fuck?
Oh,
That didn't even
shit.
combo.
Wait, that's actually insane.
Ghost Weeks, mods, ban that guy permanently. Parsons in chat, ban him permanently.
Wait, that's a good level 3. It reminds me
I
of
grabbed
this
you, I grabbed you.
one.
I grabbed!
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Supers are gonna win first.
How? Actually,
No, you're still alive. It's still anyone's game.
Nice, nice.
Oh, never mind.
I'm grabbing so much before him.
You're grabbing for straws is what you're grabbing for playing those freaking classic controls. How many buttons you clicking? Click, 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 click. I hit A.
Damn.
This is your fucking game.
That
Super,
was
your dog shit
a beautiful roast.
that nobody wants to play.
Damn,
Classic
Squeaks,
games.
you hit to the core of the issue.
I hope your game fucking.
That was fucking succinct and beautiful. That was
like
poetic.
it.
Yes, that's exactly the root
it's
of the
really
problem.
really good.
He's doing too much.
Oh, here we go. It's an
guys have.
awesome.
It's so
No, shout out to
sick.
Street Fighter. I
What
actually
an
love Street
awesome
Fighter.
game.
He's mad because he's bad. He just
30
started
years
playing and he
since
has an
I fucking
opinion. Nah,
can,
Street
bro.
Fighter's
You made a
incredible.
shit-ass fucking
Street
game.
Fighter's amazing.
Nice
Doesn't know.
modern controls.
When Ludwig hates the game, you know it's good.
Fucking dumb
No,
shit.
when Ludwig hates it, it's a good
Dumb as
game.
shit,
No,
bro.
no, no. That's a
why
fucking.
nobody under
That's
the
a
age of
huge
34
vouch.
is playing this game. Everybody
Huge
Double
vouch.
perfect? Please double. Oh my god, no double perfect.
Nope. Huge vouch.
You're
Huge vouch.
crashing out about it.
Huge vouch if Ludwig's crashing out about this. Oh, here we go.
Yes. Why haven't you not? I told you to do this the whole time.
Shit. Oh,
I told you to
shit.
do this the whole
You're
time.
sitting on my head.
Have I not been repeating this over and over? He did it in the beginning. It was working. Just keep doing that over and over. I'm not fucking around when I say just spam headbutt and butt slam.
Oh,
Yes,
no, I
so
fucked
smart.
up.
Jump away. Do it again. Do it again. Yes, do it again. Do it again. Okay, he's trying. He's trying. He's on the right path. He just messed up the execution. Yes, nice grab. Do it again. That was good. Heavy punch, heavy hands. No, why are you clapping? Okay, you fucked up. You don't know how to execute. If you had auto combos, it wouldn't be. What the fuck? Please DI him. Okay, you got to block. He's got a command grab. Oh my god. It's over. Just don't choke. What is happening? You're gonna mess it up. Oh, you're gonna mess up your pressure. You have no BDs. You have no BDs. You don't understand what's happening on the knockdown.
He's knocked up for a year! And I didn't get my hits? Okay, I have a new strat.
Okay.
What's new is old. He's accidentally doing the run. He needs help. Listen, I cannot help a man who will not help himself. I know where Led is right now. I've been there. Oh, that was kind of badass. I'm not gonna lie. He's on the Salt's rematch vortex right now. He's not gonna ask. He's not gonna come up for air. He's not gonna ask for help. He's just he's in too deep, right? I can't. There's nothing I can do for him here until he decides to ask for help. He's gonna have to get one win on his own for his ego. That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna get one win on his own, take a break, and then maybe he'll actually ask for help.
Who's your coach, Lud?
Yeah, who is your coach? He doesn't want to answer because he's ignoring his coach. He doesn't want an answer. He felt shame in that moment. There was a silence that reflected the shame there, because he knows that he needed a coach, and he didn't go to it. Maybe I was wrong.
Let's go!
There it is. There it is.
Nice. 1 to 10. Let's keep it going.
I think now he's gonna take a breather.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah, nobody beats Lud 11 times in a row.
You won
Hey, you
that.
got a lot better, bro. But,
That was
you know,
important that you won that, I think.
That was
You know,
important.
I'm actually,
legwork for me.
yeah, clearly. Really, really good. You ready? You want to play again?
That's light work for a boy like me.
Yeah, good for
So
you.
maybe classic isn't that bad then, huh?
I think you really needed that, Lud, especially because we're on the same team. You know what I mean?
Buddy, you couldn't have done anything about that.
Oh, he's going back into it? He's gonna get cooked. All right. When they want to stop fucking around, they can let me know. They can let me know. When they're ready to stop fucking around and get this W. They know whose line is open. YHC Mochi. OG Dawson player out of Japan. One of the best to do it for many, many, many years. He was he on the winning Street Fighter League team? No, he wasn't. He was in the grand finals, I believe. I believe he was on Tokido's team, if I remember correctly. Up against Molmol BO3. He's qualified for Capcom Cup? Oh, he is on Good 8? Oh, I misremembered. I don't think he played in the finals, though. Both the top two Japanese squads, Good 8 and Reject, both had Dawson players, if I remember correctly. They were used for, like, specific matches, but were not, you know, if they weren't relevant, the matchups weren't relevant, they didn't play. I want one of the Good 8 work shirts so bad. They're button-ups. They're not bad. They're pretty stylish. Oh, big jump. Oh, he messed up. That was an opening for Molmol BO3 to take this round. Okay, the DP will do it. A round for Molmol BO3. Any good matches since you started stream? There was a first attempt between Squeaks and Ludwig. That was pretty hype. Help your boy Ludwig. Oswald 007, listen, I watched that whole first to 10. I can lead a horse to water, but I can't make him drink. If he wants the help, the line is open. I think there's a little bit of a, you know, an ego he has to satisfy there. Can't let his subordinate, his underling, get the best of him. It's upsetting the chain of command right now that the captain of the team is getting bopped without a coach by, you know, one of his members. I saw the one dub, and then they instantly hit rematch, and then I dipped. The line's open. Office hours, you can let them know. Office hours for Squeaks and Lud. Office hours are open for the next like 2 hours. That's all. That's the best I can do. If I can leave the line open. If they don't want to take it, all up to them. Squeaks watched the video for Lud. Squeaks actually studied. Squeaks might have to be my next protege. I thought it might be Lud, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong. I don't know. I thought he might have been the chosen one. The choice is his. Squeaks just perfect parried headbutt into SPD.
Why am I getting that move?
Lud just saw a glimpse into the future. This is such a waste of time, what's happening right here.
Damage.
I'm a grappler.
This is such a waste of time.
I like when he goes, "Are you serious?"
For Lud, at least. This is actually really good practice for Squeaks because he knows more what he's doing. But if you don't know what you're doing with classic controls, it is such a waste of time, I think, to like just constantly throw yourself at the wall. Yu Yi NYC, thanks for the big 2 months.
Are you serious? It's time to get serious. Are you serious? I said.
They're getting cooked. Can't wait for the Brian F. recap video of EVO Japan. I'll try to put out a good one. We'll see. Hopefully a storyline comes together.
Stupid fucking dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I can't wait to delete this game because holy fuck, the fact that modern Zangief exists, why would you ever pick up this game for enjoyment? I would leave my job fucking feeling miserable and I'd play this to unwind? I couldn't imagine. Seems like the least cathartic thing you could possibly do.
Well,
it's fucking stressed and miserable.
Whoa,
you're not wrong.
Like 50 with a fucking mortgage you're stressed out about. Jesus Christ, the American dollar's crumbling and Street Fighter's to blame.
You're not wrong, but it's also a matter of perspective because I think Squeaks is actually having a great time.
Oh, yeah, good.
He needs to be Lud for the one time needs to be on the other side of the coin here.
Use modern. I literally don't understand.
That's
Why?
stupid,
Why?
Because we used to be a society. We used to be a fucking culture, bro.
Oh yeah, good point. Bang.
We used to be somebody in this world.
You know what I do for my combos? A. I hit Y to grab.
That's so
I hit
fucking
Y
gross.
to grab.
Lud could just press punch to headbutt and kick to butt slam.
I like meme coins.
Yeah.
I like meme coins. And I like jerking off to pussy pictures. That's what you sound like.
Yeah, problem?
That wasn't a punish.
Why?
He's burnt out. Rush. Yes. I mean,
Why does that BDX? Why, Lord?
Oh, you
Time
got
to get
bodied.
serious. Are you serious?
He did short jab level 3.
It's an anti-air.
EX not beat anti-air? Does EX not beat that? I thought that was the whole fucking point.
No, it ain't that simple, Lud. Oh my God, Squeaks are godlike.
I'm actually gonna do it. What was that? What was
It was just a mid-air. It was really simple. I caught you. in
You're so
mid-air.
good. Yes, my protege. I gotta have one every single team tournament, every single stream tournament. I gotta have one. Ludwig, you've been
We're at
dropped.
$80
I'm
or
sorry.
something?
You've been dropped. Squeaks. Squeaks. This is it.
It's like a really lucrative day for me.
That's it.
God damn it, bro. Okay, here's what I realized.
Uh-huh.
We just gotta go back to basics.
Yeah, but you're E Honda. You're acting like you're this noble.
Utensil, thanks for the
fighter.
prime. Appreciate
You're
that.
On
Yes.
E
Yeah.
Honda, who's like another
Haitani is playing in EVO Japan, by the way.
E Honda isn't some noble like.
Haitani is ultra famous. I don't know what exactly happened, but he became a really famous streamer in Japan. You know, he got top 8 at EVO and Street Fighter 6 with modern Chun-Li, back on Classic these days.
Wrong.
Justin Randu, thanks for the full 1 year. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. And Utensil, thanks again for the fresh prime. Who's Haitani? One of the original, there's the 5 Japanese gods of fighting games. He was one of the originals from back in the Third Strike era. Really strong Street Fighter 4 Makoto. One of the best Street Fighter 5 Nikalis for a while as well. And then in the beginning of Street Fighter 6, he came back to, he made top 6 at EVO for Street Fighter 6 with modern Chun-Li in the first year. But he's since, you know, even at that time, he was a streamer. That was his priority, was being a streamer.
So it doesn't even take any meters.
In Street Fighter
That's just
6
like a command
era. So he doesn't compete as heavily, but he's more like a content creator, and he gets like a lot of views on Twitch.
grab. I'm just trying to walk backwards.
Japanese diaphone? I guess, but he had a history of being one of the best to do it for a long time. More like a Jay Wong that still
Why does
competes
everything beat
here and there.
me? Everything beats me. Fuck me. I lose to fucking every move he has. Every move's a super. Every move's a grab. Holy fuck. Why is he Honda the problem? Because I got a silly headbutt and I love Jesus Christ? E Honda loves Jesus Christ, by the way, canonically.
Wait, really? Are you serious?
If by
It's
Jesus
not
Christ you
really
mean Chonko
serious.
Stew, then
Are
yes.
you serious? I still miss that. That's alright.
Yes? Oh my god, almost something.
Oh, shit.
Please just headbutt him. Don't drive rush into your doom. Oh my god.
God, you just play like such a cocksucker. You just jump back and then you do your fucking EX spin. It's actually fucking. It's actually making me so mad to play against you. You're the. Okay. It's a discipline thing. Double or nothing. Double or nothing, baby.
Nah, I'm gonna cash out actually.
No.
Yeah,
You
I
have to give
cash
me an
out.
LG.
No,
You
I
have to give me
don't.
an
No,
LG.
I don't think
You're not
so.
allowed to just
I don't
go
think
cash
so.
out.
I'm gonna cash out with
Don't cash out.
$320. That's good.
No,
I'm
you're at
gonna
160.
I'm gonna
You're
use
at
it.
160.
Oh, they were money
You're at
matching at this
120.
point?
You're at 160.
I'm just gonna use it towards my Switch pre-order.
It's a 160 if you want to cash out here.
I think I'll cash out.
Okay,
You know, I believe in Lud's ability as a gamer. I don't believe in Lud's ability to not tilt
talking
the
about?
fuck out.
You paid net 70 years. You did not use the live payment, and if you would like to next time, you can. Feel free.
Okay, how about this one? Double or nothing. And
No,
it's due
don't
today.
talk to me.
Okay.
Good blocks. He blocked for once. Yeah, Haitani got unfortunately
Remember that.
destroyed.
I haven't used that in a while.
How did Ludwig lose? He has the fight stick and everything. Right, he has all the expensive gear of a fighting game player and picked the classic controls. How is he losing to the non-fighting game player playing modern Zangief on a PlayStation controller? How is it possible? Delta Soul, thanks for the 3 months.
Can I not follow up to EX? Does he just win there?
Please help him. Like I said, I would. I think he's beyond what I could help him with at this point. I'm not a therapist. Nice sequence. Oh, what a reset.
Are you serious?
Good try, but you saw how he walked up and waited and pressed it.
Time to get serious. Are you
Why does Bro
serious?
just
Please, if you do the combo to level 3, you win. Oh my god.
Oh shit!
Please kill him. Please don't choke this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Okay. There we go.
Damn, if only you took the double or nothing. That would have been
I think he's
crazy.
losing because he's not cosplaying as Honda.
I make that in a fucking minute, man. It's not about the money for me.
Bro said Ludwig
Damn,
is
this
beyond
guy's
saving.
rich.
His gameplay is definitely within saving. It's just the problem right now is
I
his
wonder what the
mental.
Mushroom Kingdom is up to. Fuck.
Which I'm not gonna lie, I definitely relate to what Lud's going through. Absolutely, my X factor is also being stubborn as fuck. I don't think I had any talent when it came to fighting games whatsoever, but whenever I had success, it was just pure stubbornness and powering through tilts. So I definitely relate to Lud in many ways. Wrestling Man going up against Nemo. That's gonna be a good
like
match.
it.
Korean Wrestling Man is really strong.
You're never gonna play it again. You don't give a fuck about this game.
I
You're a
will
modern
play it
player.
again.
No, you won't. You're lying.
Yeah, I will.
Every fucking modern player is a fickle, fair-weather fan. They don't give a shit.
A fickle,
Like, you're gonna play it
fair-weather
after the
fan.
tournament?
I'm not gonna play because the game doesn't fucking reward me for loving it. I fucking love the game and I get nothing for it.
I respect his ability through the tilt to have bars like that. Nice fucking parry, dude. Squeaks is a prodigy.
What the hell? What is that?
Dude, oh my god, that command grab is fucking horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Are you serious?
I can't fucking jump, dipshits. It's a fucking punish.
Matt, he's really looking nice punish, dude. Squeaks gets the flow. He really gets it. Nemo had a good weekend, by the way. I think he got third in the City of the Wolves tournament, and then second place was Fenrich, and first place was Shanghai. But I think he got third, right? So big plays to Nemo.
In that order.
By the way, thank you to Jark Linger with the silent 100 bits earlier. Appreciate that.
He's got like a parry. He hits two and you fucking cum your pants. Watch EVO Japan for a second, loser.
I'll take the compliment.
That's your god?
Kinda. I'm definitely more impressed with Squeaks right now than people in EVO Japan.
You gotta be closer for the grabs.
That's you get a free punish there. Yeah, if he
Oh shit! Nah, I'm joking.
he doesn't. Ludwig has zero game sense for the flow of the match, right? He's just constantly doing things, not blocking, not understanding when turns begin and end, not understanding the knockdown scenario. He has zero sense of the flow of a match yet. If he had a sense of the flow of the match, the next step would obviously be like do light punch headbutt as anti-air, but he just has zero idea when turns begin and end at all. And that's the biggest problem right now.
Fucking insane.
Oh, good. What the fuck?
Brian, have you said you can't help his mental, but have you told him not to play on tilt? It's like watching someone headbutt a wall. Yeah, I think that'll work. If I hit up Lud right now and said, "Hey man, have you considered not playing while on tilt?" I think that would be really effective coaching, and he would really appreciate that message from me. Damn, Squeaks. But literally, I relate to it. Like, all my biggest like breakthroughs and progress have come from me headbutting a wall. I've used that analogy so many times. When I'm heavy competing in a game, I treat it like stubbornness, like headbutting a wall until either I break or the wall breaks. Something's gonna break, but I'm not stopping until that happens. So that has been any progress I made in any game came from that sort of mentality, 100%. Like my peak in Street Fighter V and all that was 100% based around that sort of mantra. So I kind of get it with Lud, but he doesn't have enough of a foundation yet to be headbutting a wall, in my opinion. He needs a little bit more of a foundation, and then he can headbutt the wall. He needs to just headbutt in general.
Bitch ass game, man. When did he even have it, bro?
GG.
Unfortunately, you have to practice in this game.
Are you done?
No, I'll keep going. I like this.
Squeaks, you gotta let him. You gotta be merciful and not hit rematch. This is not productive. This is not productive.
Shit.
This will lead to no progress. Meanwhile, Nemo, bomb planting. Guess for your life, Korean wrestling man. Guess again for your life. Nice. Nemo takes it, moves on. Do I know how long Ludwig's been playing this game? He maybe has like 10 hours, 10 hours, something like that. Maybe more. Between 10 and 20 hours.
Dude, it's so stupid it gets cryo. My grab is a frame from being done. And he
I don't know how that works.
What, that's so fucking...
They're training. They're on the same team for the AT&T Annihilator Cup, where you play different games every single week. And so they just had a big win in the League of Legends leg of the tournament, and then next week they're playing Street Fighter 6. Tyler won. Blood is the captain, and then it's Agent. Is it Agent 00? I don't know how you say his name. Agent, Emaru, Squeaks, and Tyler won. And Tyler is actually godlike at this game. He went from 0 to plat, no coach, no nothing. All on his own. Dude's a gamer. Emaru might do work too. Like she picks modern Honda and gets it.
Ooh, close one.
She understands the cheese mentality. I don't know about Agent. I don't know what he's doing.
Don't you like Monster Hunter?
No. Yeah, actually, it was kind of cool.
Agent plays modern in the lead. That's a good pick. That is a good pick. Agent plays Tekken. Okay, so he kind of understands fighting games to some degree.
Fucking 40-year wind-up command grab.
The other teams are like nade shot, whatever. Like, I don't really have a connection to the other teams as much. Jake and Bake is on one of them. I think Double Lift is on one of the teams, and Jake and Bake. So like those two guys are actually godlike at Street Fighter. So those are going to be the hardest opponents for anybody. Jake and Bake consistently. Jake and Bake has won the AT&T tournaments before for Street Fighter. Double Lift is also very good. So those two are going to probably win the tournament. Yeah, Double Lift is actually godlike. So those two are probably going to win because they legit kind of play. But the idea is like they're gonna play a single. I don't know if it's single limb, but a double limb singles bracket, and you want to get the highest placement amongst all your players in your team, and those points matter across the leg. So even if they don't win the tournament, it's still good for them to place well in the tournament, and that adds up for their final score. Jake and Bake plays Luke.
Says you've never punished a DI once in all of our games. I'm just joking. I'm just messing
punish
around.
it more. You didn't punish it at all. It's just
I'm just messing. Yeah, you're right. Good point. Good feedback, teammate.
Fucking hate a wake up grab. It's such bitch shit. It's such bitch shit.
Dude, Lud is just crashing out.
Like the name of the moves, but like when you block my combo, if you hit like your light punch, you can get like a free hit.
Yeah, I can get a light. I don't know the combo, Squeaks. It's hard.
That's a free. That's a
like light punch. I don't understand.
This is light punch.
Like you're blocking.
This is it.
Yeah, like if you hit down light punch after I do this, you get a free hit. Like you're blocking perfectly.
Stop talking. You don't understand shit about Classic, man. You don't understand shit. Yeah, okay. You don't understand shit, bro.
He's definitely using everything Squeak said was true. Lud is using Classic as a crutch here to avoid accountability.
Dude, into empty hop every time.
Oh shit! Good job.
Oh shit, Fenrich on EVO Japan, by the way, gets up against Yono coming up. I'm a big Fenrich fan. Do you think you watched the video? I think so, but I don't think he actually practiced anything. I don't know which one you're talking about. I think Squeaks practiced what I said for the Doki guide. I think he actually watched it. But I don't think Ludwig really practiced too much.
And then he gets the grab. How?
I think my range on my 3 is bigger. My range is bigger.
Yeah, it's way bigger.
Yeah.
Or if he did, he's not implementing what I said because he keeps trying to do other things besides literally just spam headbutt over and over.
Oh my god. It's called
Let us every Smash player playing traditional fighting game. That's not true because a lot of Smash players got really good at Street Fighter 6 really quick. That is absolutely not true. First of all, Riddles is one of the best Smash players NA right now. So remember that. Fatality, really strong. Fatality Falcon, really strong DJ player. DeBuzz has like a pretty 1800 MR Lily.
Oh,
yeah, Leffen won Evo for Guilty Gear. Like it's not.
Good job,
It's not like that.
Hey,
I don't think that's true.
Largest pop off ever.
Considering the player base is small percent of Smash players. Yeah, but most Smash players don't pick up other fighting games, so I don't think that's... It's not like you're seeing a bunch of Smash players failing to play. A lot of Smash players played Guilty Gear, first of all. Smash players, they tend to play games like Guilty Gear, more anime games, or MVC3. Street Fighter traditionally never had any Smash crossover whatsoever because they didn't give a shit about it because there was no movement. It wasn't until Street Fighter 6 that a decent number of Smash players actually gave an attempt at playing Street Fighter. But in the MVC3 days, a lot of Smash players played MVC3.
I'm shimmying back.
Yeah, until Street Fighter 6, Smash players just did not like Street Fighter, period. Also, that was like the peak of like Melee back then as well for other iterations of Street Fighter.
You the game, bro.
Oh, Lud has a win? Good shit.
I hate the fucking one-click command grab. Holy shit, just make it 3 buttons on modern.
But it doesn't matter.
Whoa!
It doesn't matter if it's 3 buttons. On Classic, they're going to command grab you the same way.
Oh, shit. That was sick.
They're going to command grab you the same way on Classic. It doesn't matter.
Awesome.
Oh, nice punish.
How does that kill? How does that kill? I'm not doing more damage. I don't know why people told me that Classic does more damage than Modern. They lied. His command grabs are doing way more.
What percentage of tilt is Lud on? I don't know. I feel like he hit like 95% tilt within the first 2 games and he stayed there.
Can't grab that. It's just set up to perfectly do.
If Ludwig tried a single combo, he would be doing more damage. He has tried, but he picked Classic, which means he's going to have to sit in training mode and do rudimentary execution practice over and over for at least 30 minutes per session. Ideally, like an hour or 2. There's no... Yeah, he has no control of his... He has no connection to his character.
Oh, fuck.
He's gonna have to actually go to training mode again and do boring, rudimentary
Holy
execution
shit.
practice alone.
Wait, you, like, transformed that game. That was good.
Boring. Not content pilled anything. Nothing that'll make a good YouTube video. Boring practice alone. Silently. Making your hands do something over and over and over and over until it becomes second nature muscle memory. So... shit like that. Never mind. I don't know why that worked. Do your thing, Lud. That should not have worked. But keep headbutting. Oh, he missed it. Just back roll. He didn't back roll. I told them all to back roll. Please back roll. Okay,
Good
I don't know why that
Ludwig.
worked. What's up, SK?
Another one.
Losing from stubbornness.
You might notice that
That's
I'm
the way.
winning more and more and more, and you're winning less and less and less.
Yeah, but it's not zero sum. I think you're getting way better. We're both getting better. I'm proud of you.
One of us is a loser here, and the other is.
No,
Are
okay.
we on the same page?
Yeah, absolutely. I think you're getting way better, Lud. I'm proud of you, champ.
Fuck you, man. Shut up, man.
No, if that, listen, Buster.
Shut up.
Listen, 21-3, and those 3 were well earned. I'm not going to take that away from you.
And there it is. See, I knew it was fake.
21-3.
An Iron player will not SPD the same on Classic or Silver or whatever. That's facts. Yeah, Modern does make it so that you get punished harder. You have harder punishes way earlier. That's facts.
One squad.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
Wait, don't you owe me like $160?
Yeah.
Dude, he's just... I wish he had a punish. Yes! Yes, that was a punish. Lariat is not safe. Ludwig hates positivity. Yeah, but that wasn't positivity. That was being patronizing. No one likes when you're salty and your opponent patronizes you. Well played, champ. I'm proud of you. Fuck you. Yeah, I agree. I absolutely 100% agree. You're not better just because you're winning 30-1 right now. Doesn't mean you're better than me. I'm just a slightly inconvenienced top player at the moment. Okay? Give it another year or two. And who's going to be saying good job, champ, then?
No way.
Okay? Just keep that in mind.
God, that's so lame.
Benrich about to use. Yono, I think, did really well in the first season of Street Fighter 6 in the Japanese World Warrior, if I'm remembering correctly.
Why do you get to turn so quick? Why do you just get to fucking turn?
I mean, Benrich, I think, is probably 100% locked in for City of the Wolves, right? He just got second in the City of the Wolves tournament. Lud needs to hear this. If he knew you would agreed, I bet he'd get coaching. As much as I'm criticizing Lud right now, I actually do feel like I'm very aligned with his mindset. Not that it's a good thing.
Hey, you don't
but
have to
I
do
get
this one
it.
if you don't want there, bud.
I'm definitely stubborn like that. That's my strategy as well.
Probably tired.
Do you
Oh, I thought you meant a best of 3 in terms of round.
That's what a modern player would think.
Yeah, you're right. Modern players are dumb. 22.
Thank you.
Yeah, but dumb enough to beat you, I guess.
It sounded like he was laying off the gas for a little bit, Squeaks, and then he dropped that one. He got me good there. It really sounded like he felt like it was actually time to back off because Lud is getting a little too salty.
Why do I lose that? Why do I lose that?
And then he had the dunk there at the end.
OD move. It's the whole point. It's why you make an OD move. That's why you make a fucking OD move. It's so it has some armor.
What's up, Nuggy? Yeah, on the right, it's EVO Japan. I promised EVO Japan, but I'm more invested in this Lud Squeaks match right now.
Like, do you just play like old fucking, like you live in the past?
Do you like fucking jerking off with your left hand or your right? What are you asking me, bro?
I'm just saying, like, why are you playing classic? I don't get it. It makes no fucking sense.
Oh, that's got to be tilting for Lud. He had the right idea, but he pressed too many buttons.
I didn't
But I
mind
hit
as
it
a
again.
counter.
I hit it again. I hit it again.
I know, but why?
Because you broke the armor. You just don't quite have the mechanics down.
Dude, I just don't understand why sometimes I do get the buffer jump and sometimes I don't. Like, why do I just die there? All I did was jump. Why?
Hey, come on, pal. We're just having fun.
Audrey's dancing through the 7 months.
You got some work, Lud. You got some
I
fucking
did my
work to
spot.
do. You got some fucking work to do, dude.
What do you mean?
You suck.
So you were lying earlier when you said I was.
Yeah, you're fucking terrible. You're fucking horrible. Is that what you want to hear? Problem? You are. Get back to the lab.
Yes! Facts!
I'm just kidding.
No, you're not kidding.
I'm just joking.
No!
I'm not this tough guy. I instantly feel bad in my heart.
No, that's real!
I'm not this guy.
No!
Alright, let's play. I'm just joking.
He needs to go to the training
He
mode.
doesn't deserve that. Pat. He's trying his hardest.
Dude,
Pat.
I'm gonna
Nice.
fucking actually put a bullet through my
No,
eyes.
no,
I'm
no.
done. I'm done. I'm done.
No,
I'm
no,
done,
no,
I'm
no,
done,
no,
I'm
no,
done,
no,
I'm
no,
done.
no, no, no,
It's
no, no,
fucking
no.
horse shit. You can
No.
fucking grab me,
Wait, come
and
on.
I can't grab you. Why, when you do your bitch ass fucking barrel roll move, I can't grab you? Yet when you fucking reach out, and I'm 18 miles away, you lasso me by my diaper, and I'm fucking tucked up in your arms. Curse the day the Japanese invented this game.
Wait, what? Can you give Modern a try?
Yeah, I actually love the Modern. I'm gonna play Modern.
I mean, I relate to that one, dude.
Yes,
Fucked up my life too.
Yes,
Yes,
good. Good.
To the Street Fighter community, fuck you, you fucking pussy ass bitches.
Yeah.
You have a whole
I relate. Yeah, facts, Lud.
Give in to your anger.
4 Ultra is where the
Give in.
genre died.
Yes.
It died there. We're all gonna go modern, and we're gonna have our easy combos. We're gonna do our combos off rip, and that's all we
Let
care
it
about. It's our
flow
elo.
through you.
Fucking bullshit, pussy ass fucking game.
Good.
He almost had a combo.
That's what I like to hear.
Bitch, I live in a fucking trash can.
Teensy Tiny Panda, what's up? Thanks for the big 9 months. Oh, nice heavy punch. That was so smart. And legit, this is a hard matchup for Honda.
Oh shit.
Oh!
That was awesome.
He played good for 20 seconds. He's not dead. He's gonna lose. Don't throw for content right now. Don't throw for content. Please win.
Stop, stop, stop.
He threw for content. Don't tell me that was a genuine Washige moment. Don't tell me. Don't tell me that was a genuine Washige. Don't tell me that was a genuine he stood up too soon moment. I don't believe it. He threw for content.
Ludwig.
I don't believe it.
Ludwig, is he okay? Is he okay? Okay.
He threw, right?
I'm nervous.
Majestic 7, thanks for the 3 months.
I killed him. I think I killed him. I killed a guy.
He ripped his shirt and changed it already.
He ripped his shirt thinking he won. No, that's so sad.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, that's so sad.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, what up? I'm like disconnected.
We
Oh,
got
yeah,
work
no
to-
worries.
Don't.
You ready to keep going?
Okay, stop. We are going to do
Yeah.
a first to 5. If
We just did a best of...
We're gonna do it first to 5. If I don't win at least 2 games, I will switch to modern. I promise.
Lud.
No way.
I'm just telling you this as your teammate. Like,
It's not
you
even
should
modern.
Switch to modern. Like,
At
even
this
if
point-
you get lucky twice, like for us to have a fighting chance and for us to have like our averages up, you absolutely should switch to modern, and you should ask like people like Brian F, and they would probably say the same thing.
I mean,
True,
like,
Brian?
The tournaments in a week.
Brian, is this
like,
true?
you
maybe
have more
after, if you
fundamental
wanna explore
issues
the
than
game,
modern
like
at this
Brian
point.
Fighter,
Brian,
I
is there
don't
no
think
love
that
anymore?
you should do it. You should fucking do it.
Have you killed
you're-
Street Fighter? Is it a
You're
stupid
learning
pad game?
combos and shit. Just hit Y.
You
I
play
don't get it.
triangle, and you get your fucking command grab like pussy boy. You press circle to do your second ult, and we're happy with that. We're gonna let that slide. He's not learning combos. Eat shit, slime. Because that last fucking game, I did an awesome combo. It just so happened that it didn't do enough damage, and then Squeak's command grabs me and it kills me. You might have more fundamental issues than classic or modern, but you should play modern.
you can't even like the problem is I feel like you can't even address your fundamental issues on classic because you even doing like light attacks is hard on classic.
I swear to God, I actually felt like a punch to my gut. that was like getting a message from Jesus Christ that said "kill yourself." That's what that felt like.
It's a good wake-up call.
I mean,
that's how I should feel. That's how I should feel.
I mean, I didn't say those words.
I should be
Yes,
like, yo, I should change myself now.
Yes, change yourself. Listen to him.
I just needed a warm-up.
You're not even listening to Brian F. That's like when people don't listen to scientists.
Does Brian F even
And they're
know?
like, I just trust my gut.
I don't know.
You know
I
what
think we should
mean? Like,
fucking
why
inspect
even listen?
Wuhan. Should I say? Can I say that? I don't trust that
I just
Wuhan
say,
place.
Like, why? Like, just trust the knowledge that was built before you, and fucking just do modern.
Yeah, it just okay. Can I be so honest for a moment?
Okay.
There's just like all this is parasites. Okay, it's parasites larping off the bedrock that is the FGC in the Street Fighter community for a sponsored AT&T event, trying to get the cheesiest, cringiest fucking combos and characters on pad to eke out their win so they can get $5,000 even though they make $5 million. So why can't I make a fucking stand that's like, no, man, we're standing on the shoulders of giants. Why can't I take on the harder challenge and learn how to play on classic controller and upset these fucking losers who are LARPing for this sponsored event? Why can't I take them out? Why can't I beat the hero?
Because you're actually just not gonna win, and you're gonna bring all of us down with you in your fake pursuit of heroism. It's actually the most narcissistic play of all. You are stunting our chances of winning by your own pursuit of what you think is just.
7-1 and 15.
Forcing it onto 4 other people who signed up.
7-1 and 15.
What are you saying?
That was my stat line at the last game against Double Lift. 7 kills, 1 death, 15 assists.
Yeah, but you understand? Just because the scoreboard says that, it's, you know what really wins those games? The person fucking top lane who pushes the tower
I'm not
and
saying you
doesn't
didn't do your
fucking
job.
go.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying
but do you understand? Who doesn't fucking go for the flashiness, the lights, the split pusher, the one who actually silently grinds, the one who doesn't go for the fucking insane creep score, who gets the fucking insane highlights. I'm talking about the foundation in which the pyramid is built. The goddamn
bars,
so can you
dude.
be the top laner for the Street
Yo,
Fighter
Squeaks, I didn't know.
Modern?
I'm sorry, I wasn't
choice is
familiar
yours,
with your
bud.
game.
Will you do it for the team, or are you gonna be the fucking, you know, hubris classic? I'm gonna fucking do it and maybe I'll get 1 kill with the classic. It's up to you. The choice is yours.
I was not familiar with your game.
Boom.
Fuck the team. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Are you fucking pleased? Are you gonna freaking come in your jorts because I'm willing to fucking try out bitch made modern?
Oh, I fucking
Yes.
hate
Does
Does that
modern.
make you
I will come in
elate?
my
Are you,
jorts.
are you so pumped?
Yes.
It would be easier for me to coach Lud on Classic straight up.
I'm pumped.
I don't have a pad with me though, so I'm gonna have to play with classic for now.
You can play Classic on stick.
Fine. After today, you'll just have to start grinding modern. And I'm telling you, you'll start winning games, you'll start grinding. And
It's
it'll be
sad.
more fun
It's
to play.
sad to me.
It's not sad. It's not an easy way. Like, instead of just hitting a bunch of buttons to hit like insane combos, it's just like you'll be able to hit those combos easier, but you still have to know when to use those combos.
That's a
I know.
classic.
It's
Like, it's-
just sad, man.
It's just more accessible.
It's just to me, it's just sad because we used to be a society. Okay, you're right. You're fundamentally right. Okay, for the team success, it's better if I play modern. And if anyone had a tournament in a week or 2 weeks or even a month or maybe even 6 months, modern would probably be better.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like today, It's, hey, modern's the easier way to get in. In 5 years, we might not even have damned hoary pads anymore and sticks and what have you. It might be all fucking modern all the way down. They might get rid of classic one day. They'll call it archaic. It might be dead.
Lud is speaking to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, when you go, if you're learning a language, do you ever learn Latin, or do you learn English?
So you're saying it's okay?
Innovation is built on the foundation.
Should I do
of
it?
The past. We have to move on. We have to take shortcuts. We have to continue to make sure we have to progress.
Capitalist pig. So destroy every homegrown coffee shop for a Starbucks. Get you know, innovation is rules overall.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
It'll be lost in the ether.
All right, come on.
The choice is yours.
Come on. Come on.
Girl, it's video games. True. Good luck. Oh, I can do like one, or I can do 3 more.
Let's see. So he has. What is the bet? If he wins at least 2, he's sticking with classic. So they're doing a first to 5. If he wins at least 2, he's sticking with the classic. I mean, Lud's language is also like gambling and stakes. I got to come up with some kind of like interesting stakes to trick him into going into training mode. Like, make a bet on him landing a combo X number of times in a row. There has to be some kind of like gambling dopamine hack to convince this guy to practice.
Whoa, shit. Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. I can't do anything with money because there's no I'm sorry, we're not in the same we're not in the same order of magnitude. I wouldn't want to embarrass him, so it'd have to be something else.
Oh, are you serious?
Oh my god, if he had a combo to level 3, he was dead. You just got to heavy punch.
No, I missed
heavy hands.
I missed the super.
Level 3.
That's right.
Heavy punch. Heavy hands. Level 3. If you just had those 3 things in a sequence, every single time he messed up that level 3, you would kill him for it. It's that simple. It is that simple. Squeak's kind of my goat, though. Not gonna lie. DI. He's not dead. Don't pop off. He's not dead.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, he clapped him. Oh my god.
What the fuck? Wait, stay on classic. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Right, rematch. No, I'm just joking.
I don't know why he's getting the clap. The clap input is down, down punch. I don't know where that's coming from. He never intends to do that. Nice fucking... But he's going to be in burnout. I don't know what he's trying to do when he gets clap. I think he's messing up the hands input, the quarter circle.
What? How does that not hit?
Stun? Oh, he almost got the stun. Nice, nice. Heavy punch? God, heavy punch to heavy hands. It'd be so easy if he just had that. He's cooking. Is Squeak's throwing?
Right now.
Heavy punch. Yes.
Good shit.
Yes. Heavy punch. Chop him and then do the hands. Kind of a great. That was actually a classic read from Squeaks. Whiff heavy punch with Zangief into immediate DI. And then jump level 3. What? That was the brain destroyer. That was actually such a clean 3-piece right there. I love it. Okay, Squeaks is done throwing for content. He let him get 3 rounds. That's what it was.
Damn, I love Zangief, actually.
All right. What's the play? Shucks. No blocks. This is over. No blocks. Perfect. It's over.
All good.
Squeak's trying to be encouraging. It's not a... I don't think he needs any encouragement. Necro Cycles, thanks for the prime. Hope you enjoy the mid-tier emotes. You did so well. They're doing it first to 5, so Lud, I think for if they still have the original stakes on the brain, he just needs heavy punch. Oh my god. He just needs to win one more game and he gets to keep the classic controls. Heavy punch. Oh, I wish. I mean, at least he's throwing. He recognizes he can get a grab as a punish. At least. You know what I mean? Block. Heavy punch. Yes! Yes! Yeah! Whoa!
Shit,
but you see, I think that right there,
was crazy.
if his brain is still functional,
Holy shit.
I think he might be able to piece it together that if he blocks all the spinning punches, he can chop the shit out of him and get a combo.
Dude, I can't believe how
I feel like he's... I think there was a moment of actual pattern recognition there.
It's so broken.
It's insane.
I know.
Because he's just been holding that lariat nonstop for no reason. Nice grab on the parry. If his brain is still functional. I think he had his cathartic moment from all of his tilts. I think that whole back and forth spiel before this set, you know, you reach a climax of tilts and then you kind of like level out. I think he leveled out. He needs one more. That's 2.
Damn, Luddy. Damn. All right, we gotta keep going. That's what I'm talking about. You still have to. You still should switch to modern. I'm telling you.
Dude.
I'm down for Lud to play classic. I just want him, you know, in general, I like these streamer events. I just want to see a little bit of genuine effort, because that I've found has excited me more than anything else about fighting games, is seeing people like overcome a challenge and grow. If he could just put in a little bit of genuine effort, he can play modern. Yes! Block and punish! He can make a comeback right now.
Dude, I read it and it sucks.
But still, there was growth there. He's grown. He's blocking the lariats instead of just staring Zangief in the face. He's pressing heavy punch now. I think he cares, but, you know, just the problem is carrying in this way where you only tilt Q is very bad. Chop! Okay, good try. Good try. A little late, but see? Yes. Chop! Yes! Get the fucking... Yes!
Shit. Leave me alone.
There's growth happening.
How does that?
I think he watched the video, but he didn't absorb anything. You know, he didn't put in the reps to internalize it. Hold up. Chop him.
What? Oh, hits.
Just
wait. Does anyone know why that didn't hit? Was he recovering from the hit?
Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't know how this game works at all.
That's apparent. But he's slowly uncovering the pieces.
It was definitely not the jump. I know that wasn't the jump.
Lud does not absorb well. No matter what, if you watch a guide, if you don't go and repeat everything said in the guide several times over, you're not going to internalize it. It's just how it is. Good block. Nice jump out. Nice jump out. Okay, I don't know. I don't think he meant to do neutral jump heavy punch. He started incorporating that. I think he's trying to walk up heavy punch. Equipped Halo thanks to the 27. He's chopping him. Headbutt. Headbutt would be so clutch right now. Yes! One more! Oh my god! The headbutt's OD headbutt gimmick!
Okay, I can do 3 more. Best of 3.
All right, fine.
It's first to 5. He's might win the set 5-1. Yeah, he figured out the button. I said the 3 buttons he should press, which he didn't press any of them. He's pressing one of them. I said stand medium punch, forward heavy kick, and stand heavy punch. He hasn't pressed the other 2 hardly at all. But he found the heavy punch.
Or am I just low? That sucks.
Drive rush in. Oh, he tried to bait something. He's gonna drive rush into the heavy punch and die. Good block. Good block. Defense. He didn't die immediately. Oh my god.
What'd you just hit?
Heavy sumo headbutt into OD sumo headbutt.
Yes.
I don't know
What has he been trolling? He literally blocked. He blocked. He hasn't blocked a single sequence. Oh, he found a gimmick.
Basically, it's an OD move though. Like it beats. It has like some super armor.
Yes, it has super
like
armor.
You can cancel a move to do an OD move.
I don't know what you're. That last part wasn't necessary. It has super armor.
Oh, it sucks.
Jump.
Oh, dude, I don't understand how to jump that. I actually will never get it.
You have to already be
Sometimes
jumping.
I feel like I jump it easy. Sometimes I feel like you're not allowed to jump it. It seems random.
Are you serious? I don't think it's jump. I think whenever you dodge it, it's because you're in hit recovery. I think
Oh, Riddles is playing? Oh shit, let's go Riddles. I'm actually rooting for Riddles to have a good performance.
Oh, I'm like
Let's go Riddles.
Parry.
I really like watching his Terry. Yes, he gets it. Oh my god. He's slowly piecing it together. This game is not that chaotic. I mean, it's chaotic, but it's like not that chaotic.
Nice.
Heavy punch hands. He needs to not go into lights.
That's insane.
He would have won that if you understood that. Who is Kishi Kawaman? He's a dude from Japan. He missed the meaty.
Land grab, that's crazy.
It's okay. He's playing. You're playing good.
Crazy. That's faster.
Yeah, that was a good game though. All right, 2 more. 2 more. I can do 2
How
more.
does a light low not beat that?
2 more. Is Squeak's trying to make the comeback? It's 3-2. 2 more. Isn't Terry Fireball good versus Kyle?
Damn.
It's whatever. Oh, combo time? Combo video for Riddles?
Oh my god, I suck.
Sheesh.
But I'm actually sucking so bad.
Good idea. At least he pressed heavy punch there after the DI. And he understands to jump out and grab. Okay.
Nice job.
Do you think anyone besides Double Lift has a chance at winning? Jake and Bake? Double Lift is the heavy favorite, I think. Riddles is good. I think he has recent set wins over Kaba. Riddles is very strong right now.
What do I do there?
You used up too much of your meter, so it's just kind of tough.
Jump.
I think I'm dead. Oh.
No, heavy punch. Heavy punch.
See, like that's your didn't hit recovery there. So I did it too early.
Yeah, yeah. Squeaks is onto something.
No, I'm dead.
Good try, good try, good try.
Bitch, that
But
sucks.
but like
Oh, he backdash? Oh.
I think both of them are having pattern recognition. Lud is slowing down, so he's not just mashing as mindlessly as he was before. So he's like getting it to super to the DI. The only combo he knows or he's trying to attempt is short jab hands, right? So he doesn't intuitively understand the combo system enough to like do anything from that pattern. He doesn't recognize like, oh, I get an opening to do whatever I want, so therefore I can do an immediate super, right? That switch hasn't clicked for him right now. Crushing light kick, yeah, short is crushing light kick. Or light kick. That's gonna work, but that was an accident. He tried to do crushing light kick, crushing jab, hands to level 3 again.
Oh god, okay.
He wins if he just DIs. Okay, punish. You're gonna punish for real? Heavy punch? Oh, that's gonna kill?
I wanted to do it too quick.
Headbutt. Headbutt. Just headbutt. Okay, that worked.
Damn, nice job.
Good play.
All right, one more, last one.
All right. How does
That was
that work?
crazy. I don't know. Yeah, that's so weird.
Yeah, you can just keep spamming that. Yeah, he had to digest. You can see the salt has dissipated. It has been diluted. It's been processed, digested, and excremented out the system. Right? Like, that's what I was saying. It does beat it.
For sure.
I said that's the button. He found the second button.
What to do there.
Oh my god, he's like uncovering the treasure map that I laid before him. I said he's doing it in reverse, but next he's gonna find out sand medium punch is broken. Oh yes!
Nice.
Good try, good try, good try.
Oh,
Smart,
shit.
that's smart use of your meter.
Yeah, but you see here, like, see how they're actually... Lud is in the game now. He's not tilting because he feels that they're actually thinking. Both of them are countering each other's game plan. Nice. Previously, there was no feedback mechanism because he was just mashing the whole time. Therefore, whatever inputs he was inputting to the game, he couldn't accurately receive feedback from the result on screen because he doesn't even know what he's inputting.
So dumb.
Now he's slowing it down and he's starting to get like actual feedback. When I do this, this occurs. If I do this and he does that, this occurs. He's starting to piece together actual bits of feedback because he's slowed down the amount of inputs he's doing. He has more control of his actions. So even when something goes wrong, he can sort of piece together why it went wrong.
Dude, I'm accidentally jumping. I actually can't play from the right side even a little bit. Oh, it's so much harder.
GG.
GG.
Wait, stuff was really connected at the end. That was cool.
I know. I just needed a warm up. I was telling you.
That was a hell of a warm up.
Yeah,
That was good, though.
I'm gonna start at like 3 a.m. on tournament day, bro. Give me a little bit to warm
you
up.
got to. You really got to. Wait, are you in first place in overall standing?
No, it's glitched. They added the game 3, but it's like all wrong. They said we won Street Fighter and Double Lift got last.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Dude, I'm in like 15th place or some shit.
Yeah,
Sucks
you're
so
like 12,
bad.
I think.
Oh.
Well,
I
GG,
guess
friend.
GG.
I'm awake.
All right, well, I'll see you later then.
See you later.
Bye. Bye.
Oh man, chat.
That was awesome.
Dude.
Big shout out to Luddy. I love Luddy. Watch the Ludwig clip.
This game is
was
something,
awesome.
bro. And I'm never going to modern. You finished out strong. GG.
Oh, he ripped the. He really did rip the shirt off.
To be told, okay.
He threw for content, didn't he?
I feel
He's mashing light punch. He threw for content.
I know Brian. I know what Brian said. I know everybody says switch to modern. I actually think what happened to me was irrelevant to modern. I think it was a Zangief gap, and I've never played against Zangief ever until today, and I've learned. I have learned. I had to. First off, I had to rid the anger from my heart. That's step one. The game is the game. I think that the Capcom devs are terrorists and that they've ruined the Street Fighter franchise. That doesn't matter if I think that. Because they're not going to change it because I think that.
Wait till he finds out about throw loops.
Like League. I have to accept that they decided that my character was going to spend all day doing this. And that Zangief was going to be able to grab, you know, God's greatest gold player out of existence. I have to accept that. And then, you know, decide what I will do to beat it. Which, against Squeaks, it turned out it was pretty effective to bait out his meter. Because he would, like, expunge all of his meter. And then spam headbutt or sumo butt slap or whatever fuck in EX shit. I think Squeaks... Well, Squeaks, I think, just deadass forgot about his, what is it, lariat grab? Zangief's lariat grab is awesome. That shit
Lariat
rules.
grab?
He also just never understood that you can't punish certain Honda things.
Now he does butt slams? Yeah. Yeah, running bear grab is, I think, what he means.
Grab? Yeah, I used it once. It's this.
Running bear grab is actually not good, but it catches beginners off guard. Yeah. It's not good. Every time Zangief does, you just jump.
The only combo I know is this. Fuck. Shit, I can't do it anymore. It's my only combo. Okay, I did wrong. Shit. There it is. That's my only combo. HP XX heavy hands. XX means cancel into special move. What is HP? Heavy punch. Oh. So I go heavy. That doesn't work. Oh, it does work. My bad. That's a combo? Wait, that's a great combo.
Brother trying to tell me that doesn't work. My man's trying to tell me I can't tell him how to do a heavy punch into heavy hands.
All right, okay. You can cancel into level 3 after hands? Can you? No way. Shit, that's wrong. You're telling me I can go heavy hands into 3. Oh, it just has lag. Wait, how much does this combo do? Maji de! 5 rack? Dude, that's the easiest thing to execute. I wiggle the damn stick like it's my thing, and I just smash the hits. I smash the hits. After you land drive impact, do that. So can I do it like this, off wall? No? Brian, I just did it. Yes, thank you. Brian, you want to hop on a damn... You're watching EVO Day 2, aren't you? You're busy, Brian, huh?
Please call. Oh my god. Please. Please call.
Please call.
This has been so frustrating.
Hey, send me your Discord on Twitter.
This has been so frustrating. Oh, finally! Jesus!
Bullshit is Brian sent me this video and he said, watch this. And he doesn't realize that the only reason I reached out initially is because I watched this. And
nice.
This is the video and the reason why I play Classic.
Well, then I did something wrong.
I play Classic is because of his damn video.
I did something wrong then. I'm sorry. My bad. Something about that video I didn't quite communicate it the right way.
Oh well, if you can't beat them, join them. Oh well, if you can't beat them, join them.
Didn't quite work out the right way.
Bitch, I live in a fucking trash can.
Let us see. How does this work? He added me. I'm bad at Discord. I'm old. Is this him? What the I gotta turn off streamer mode. I can't see a damn thing. Disable. Is that him? There we go.
Oh well, if you can't beat 'em, join 'em.
There we go. Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Brian!
Ludwig, what's up?
How you doing? I'm it's nice to meet you. I'm Ludwig.
Yeah, I'm Brian. Nice to meet you. I heard you were stressing a little.
What? Me?
Yeah, I don't know. Someone came into my chat and said Ludwig was losing his mind and getting beat
Chatters
over and
are
over by
so-
Squeaks. I don't know. I heard something about it.
Chatters are so like that, man. They like to rile up drama. No, I mean, I
Right.
played Squeaks a bit, but I don't know. We just played. Best of 5. I won it. It was like 3-1 or something. So no, but
True.
it was fun. It was fun. If that's so.
True.
But what's up? So first off, modern or classic? You're telling me I should go to modern.
You know what? I did originally think that, but I watched your set, and your speech really did speak to my soul. I'm not gonna lie. I am a Street Fighter boomer at heart, and if you want to fuck him up on Classic Lud, I'm all for it.
Yeah, the reason I started classic was because of your video.
Yeah, I don't know where you got that message from. That means I messed up.
In the video, you said there is 2 wolves. One is the pussy bitch made Doki bird, who likes to cheese and worm her way to the top, cheesing with gross combos. And then there's the Chad Cool SK, who went from iron to awesome diamond over years of time honing her craft. And I, from that conclusion, thought, first off, as a big Doki fan, Brian shouldn't talk about her like that because she's awesome.
Right.
Second off, I
Right.
thought, man, I want to be SK.
Right. You know, with your input there, I do think I should have maybe chose my words more carefully. You know, I'll reflect on that for the future. But with that said, if you want to play Classic, you can win. And I think you were doing it at the end. You got it. I saw a transformation in that set.
I think classic definitely, like it's definitely harder. Like there's definitely times where I want to do something and I just don't do the thing because I miss input, and it happens frequently. And then what happens when that happens? I try to do it after, but now I'm just like I've lost the plot in neutral.
Right. Pretty much that. Yeah, like Classic, you have a week. So obviously I do think Modern originally would have been better, but you're playing Honda. We can simplify and just make what you got to do just really streamline and just focus on a few things. And then you can still beat the shit out of them. And you have a handful of combos you need to learn. So if you just practice like that one combo I told you in chat, and then just understand when to block and punish, like the flow of the match, you got it. And then just spam headbutt and butt slam. So it's definitely possible.
Sorry, I was trying to massively do it and I was failing. Okay, so you watched a few of the games against Squeaks, yeah?
Yes.
And what did you think?
I mean, you're kind of bad, but at the end and then the set after you actually stop to think about what you're doing, you manage to piece together feedback from the set. In the first 30 games, you mashed without thinking, and then you tilted off the face of the planet within 3 games, and then there was no feedback mechanism from what was going on. And the second set, after you guys had a real heart-to-heart there, I could tell that you were waiting to press buttons to see what occurred when you pressed the button, and you learned from that. And you punished, for example, you blocked his lariat, and you pressed the heavy punch, and you punished him, right? We just got to keep having those moments for the next couple days where you realize, like, if they do X and I do Y, I win, and you got it. But you can't face roll. You're playing Classic especially.
Yeah.
You really can't face roll. So you got to, like, pick and choose your spots and learn as you go, and you can win.
Is Zangief a quote unquote bitch made character?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, thank you, because that's what it felt like, and because a lot of people I think were misplacing my failures to Classic, which surely a percentage goes to. But I've never played against Zangief until today, and I felt like everything he did grabbed at every moment in every place, and it was fast, and it was a command grab, and it was like that. You know, that was tough to deal with. I felt like I had to learn Zangief.
Right. No, and actually Zangief, like, Loki is the hardest matchup for Honda, so I'm not trying to give you too many excuses. But you actually do have a lot of excuses you could use if you want to take these back to Squeaks. You know, I can give you some more data on the whole thing. But yeah, Zangief is definitely like the best beginner character, I think. But then Honda is the next one. Honda, you just gotta commit to the scrubbery a little bit. Because, for example, you were winning in the first 30 seconds by spamming butt slam, and then you stopped.
Well, yeah, because he learned he can do what's his spin move?
The lariat, yeah.
He can lariat to beat butt.
Yes.
So then I was trying to expunge meter and then spam and then read. So then I thought I could do. So I don't think I understand what OD is. Because I was like, okay, I'll get rid of his meter. Genius. Then when I start butt slam spamming, he's going to be like, oh, I know it beats butt slam lariat. And I'm going to do OD slam. And that's going to beat it. But it didn't beat it. It lost. Yeah,
OD, you know, they cost 2 bars to make it a different version of your special move. It's going to vary based on the move, what extra properties it gets. So there's not like a universal like thing I could tell you. Generally, they're better in some kind of way. Like with Hondas, it hits on the way up and on the way down like really easily. So like sometimes the first hit of the butt slam will whiff and he won't hit you till the way down. OD kind of avoids that and it's faster. That's the advantage it has. But in general, actually, you don't want to use OD butt slam with Honda. His OD is not even plus, and it has no extra invincibility.
And his regular is mega plus.
It's +1. It's at least +1, right? Which means you at least get to move first, which is a big deal in this game. Just being +1, moving 1 frame before the opponent means you can stick something out and hit them before they hit you. So basically, you don't need to use OD butt slam. You just need to use any of the other versions over and over. Zangief is the exception, though. I will give you that.
Okay, and then OD headbutt is good.
Yes, you I feel found like the gimmick.
Headbutt into OD headbutt's great.
Yeah, it's a gimmick. So, you know, like the other characters like Ryu, Ken, Akuma, they do OD Shoryuken, right? That's the invincible move where they fly into the air.
Yeah.
It's kind of a big gamble because ideally, if you know your basic combos, like the heavy punch to heavy hands to level 3, basic easy combo, you kill them if you block that. That should be your cash out combo, right? When you see a big opening, you do the heavy punch. Similar idea with Honda's OD headbutt. It's not invincible, but it has armor, so it will blow through attacks. But if they block it, they can get a big punish. That's the idea. So you doing the headbutt to OD headbutt is a classic gamble because they can move first to take their turn back. But if you do the OD headbutt after, you'll armor through their attack and hit them. But if they sit there and block it, they might punish you. But for what you're doing, that was a great gimmick. Like, that's definitely something you want to spam. Headbutt, OD headbutt. They're going to get so mixed up.
So, should I save super for 3 with E-Honda?
Kinda. I mean, his level 2
feels kind of bad.
It's an anti-fireball move. Like, all of the supers in this game usually have some kind of utility, and none of them are bad. I just think for your level, you're mostly going to be using it for that heavy punch, heavy hands, level 3. Like if you do, you're kind of spamming that DI. If you get that big slowdown and you saved your super to the end, you just do heavy punch, heavy hands, level 3, and you do like half their life.
But
so
the
for the most part,
of
you're gonna use it.
Super 2 is reading their fireball because it goes through it and does massive damage. Is that it?
Right. So if you're playing a character that is zoning Honda out, which can be kind of a weakness of his, you can level 2 him from like full screen. Like if you see the fireball, you can do the level 2 and kill him.
Is the level 1 ever good?
It's invincible. He doesn't have any other invincible moves, so having an invincible super is kind of required to like survive certain situations. So you can just throw it out, like because nothing you do on Wake Up is invincible at all with Honda.
I realize now I've never used it before.
I wouldn't worry too much about it. I think you just need to understand the flow. Here, how about this? We can actually go into training mode together right now, like that. We can do online training mode, and I can pick Zangief and make sure you beat the shit out of Squeaks next time.
Wow, you don't even throw against the wall?
Nah, it's a hit.
Okay, how do I get in?
I need your CFN name.
Ludwig.
There might be a lot of those, so hold on.
Classic E Honda Iron 3.
Only one of those.
E Honda is E Honda bitch made character.
E Honda is definitely a bitch made character. Absolutely.
I picked Edward Honda because he was big sumo, and I like sumo.
I think Street Fighter 6 E Honda is the ultimate blight on fighting game design. But that's a good pick for you. I think that's a great pick.
I appreciate that. Wait, how do I join? I saw an invite, but I don't.
You should be able to go to online matches and view room.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Okay, so I'm going to be here in the training mode section down here. Let me switch to, Let me switch to Zangief, actually.
Do I click it?
You picked it on the match slot. You got to back out of that. Where's this thing?
7-2?
Yeah. Okay. Now we can do training mode. But yeah, at the end, you kind of picked up what I think you should be putting down with your buttons. At the end, you started doing the heavy punch, which is godlike, like his chop, right? Yes. Amazing move. The towards heavy kick that you did right there, that move is so good because if I try to walk away from you, it hits me, right? It hits you low. So if I'm trying to back away, it stops me from just walking away the whole time. See how much range that has?
Yeah, it actually has deceptively more range than it looks like.
Really good range. And, you know, a big part of what Zangief is doing is this move. He either taps it and it's just really good range, or he holds it and it has armor. But if you do that forward heavy kick, it beats the armor. Because if you hit his
I was
feet,
noticing that in game. I think I hit him like 5 times in a row and he didn't realize what was happening.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you have to time it a little earlier to interrupt. But basically, it stops me from just holding this. So amazing move. And the last move, which you didn't pick up on, was standing medium punch.
Mine?
That is Honda's best button.
Yeah, you said that in your video.
Literally, you can just keep pressing that. Because that move is his only plus on block move. Like
So
if you
press and hold back?
Just press it again. Just press it. Just press it. Like, maybe I can do this, but if I do anything else besides jab... It's just a super good move, and it moves him forward as well.
Yeah.
So...
Which is good?
Yeah, because it just has huge range. Like, that move just beats the shit out of people. So, if you're up close, you're only +1 if they block that stand medium. So you can then go like with your fastest button after to check them, like your crouching light punch. So yeah, if you do stand medium then crouching light punch right after, no matter what I press, you're gonna counter hit me. So you can do like stand medium punch to 2 jabs like this, and then when I get pushed away at range, go back to stand medium punch. Then stand medium punch again, and then jab again. And then, yeah, at further out, you can try pressing the heavy punch as well.
Is my hands the fastest or my kick?
I believe it's your crouching light punch. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me pull up his frame data. And let me turn on... Let me turn this on. Hold on. You can see the frame data in game. 1 second. Press your crouching light punch. Yeah, it's your crouching light punch. That's your fastest one. This one is good, though, because it hits low. Like, anything that hits low is stronger in some sense because it prevents people from walking away. Because, like, on defense, and I think you also picked up on that during this week's match, you're getting bodied in the beginning because you're just mashing your buttons randomly, and he's just spamming Lariat. So you would just be mashing for no reason and getting hit by Lariat, right?
Yeah, and Lariat does so much.
Yeah, so the main idea with this game on defense, Zangief breaks that rule because he has stupid grabs, but if you just block 3 hits, like, just hold down back for a second, and let's do it like this. So if I do, like, 3 hits, look at that. Like, it's over. Like, we're kind of back to the fencing battle out here.
Okay.
Like, so you don't
That doesn't mean I get a punish, though.
No, but it resets the neutral, and you can maybe press stand medium punch at that range. Look at that, and you're plus. Your turn.
That's something y'all say a lot.
Turn?
Your turn.
Mm-hmm.
So you're telling me, like in that interaction, hit me 3 times? Like, and I get a medium, sorry, I get a medium and you block and I'm plus all of a sudden, like,
Right.
what am I supposed to do in my turn?
So that's the...
I got a frame.
Exactly. So it varies based on spacing. Being +1 point blank is great because you have access to all your fast moves and there's a lot more ways to take advantage of it. Being +1 at a distance is more ambiguous. And so like being +1 point blank versus slightly out of point blank versus far away, it's all very different. And that's where, like, you know, the fighting game part comes in. Your wheel of options that either player could do quickly changes based on spacing. So it's, if you're +1 point blank, it's sometimes it's very not ambiguous. Like if I block your stand medium punch up close, you press crouching light punch, you beat everything. Like, so like if you do the stand medium punch, crouching light punch, or that, like you just win, right? But further away, you're right. It is more ambiguous because your lights might whiff, and I could whiff punish your lights with that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, you know, that's the fencing battle we're playing. So that's basic Street Fighter. Like you're starting to see the picture a little bit.
Okay. And then I don't really get command grabs.
I don't think you need to worry about that. Unless there's one gimmick I can teach you right now. Can you do your heavy punch to heavy hands? So actually, let's put a few pieces together. Let's start off with your main culprit here, right? This move. You saw at the end there that if you blocked it, you can get heavy punch as a punish. I think you noticed that.
Yeah.
Right. What you got to do against this move is hold down back to block it, block a hit, and then press DI. Like while holding down back, you don't have to let go of down back, so you never let go of blocking. Just press DI.
Right.
Free punish every time. And then what are you gonna do?
You do the heavy. Yeah. Okay,
yeah. Yeah, so you gotta work. You gotta work on the. This is where modern would help, but like you can get it. You can definitely get this. Free punish. Yeah. Let me turn your inputs on. We gotta diagnose.
No, we're good.
We gotta diagnose what's going on here.
All right, try. I'll get it this time.
Okay, you're mashing like crazy, and I think that's making it so that you don't. Yeah, you. I think you don't really know when the move is going to come out yet, and that's messing up your timing of when to press heavy hands. So let's try doing it without mashing.
Sorry, I can't skip this one, guys.
It's all good.
I mash quarter circle back for my super.
That's totally like once you're in the hands, for sure mash the quarter circle.
Okay,
like
before the hands don't mash.
Yeah, there's like
strategic.
There's strategic mashing in this game, but I just think in the beginning you should get a feel for when you should press buttons. There's a buffer in this game to make it a little easier, but like getting the feel for the real timing helps you get more accurate, and then you can mash a bit more effectively later. Like I mash after a DI, like you were doing, but you need to like kind of feel the timing for real for a little bit.
Dude,
right, let's try.
You know, just quarter circle back's just hard.
Well, this side it's
how quarter circle back's hard.
This side it's quarter circle forward. So,
wait, what? No, it's not.
I mean, if we swap sides, it's a different direction.
Go back. Quarter circle. Yeah, quarter circle forwards is worse.
Do you mean left or
hard?
Okay.
This one's way harder.
Doing it to the right is harder.
Yeah, than doing it this way. Well, maybe not, because I just fucked it.
You're doing the quarter circle pretty good. You're just not timing it with your heavy punch cancel. That was
pretty
good.
Early then, huh?
Yeah, I think you were doing it early. That was late. That was good. So here, do me a favor.
So I should just be able to mash my heavy, right?
Not
if I quarter circle early enough and I mash it, it'll just work.
There's a buffer, but it's not like the most generous buffer in the world. It's like, you know, maybe 10 frames or so. So like if you're outside that window, it's not going to give it to you. Can you do me a favor? Can you pause the game and make sure your frame meter is on? We're going to do this is some nerd shit, but if you go to the screen display settings and then
I got it.
Yeah. And then also your attack data, and sorry, the next one is your input history display. In the same menu.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, I got it.
And yeah, that's good enough. I mean, So that way you can see your inputs, and it'll give you some feedback. Like, I think it's just good to have on the screen. If you fuck something up, you can just look at that and be like, oh, I can kind of see over time what I did wrong. Nice.
Sorry about
Nah, that's good. That's the idea. So you want to use that punish for sure as your main punish for DI whenever you get the big DI slowdown. So like if you block this and do DI for like, you know, just in a match you DI through something, that's your go-to combo, man. That's it. Just heavy punch to heavy hands.
Like, cause like when so if you do the full area, sometimes sorry, do one more time. I would like get the hit and it would like do this like that. I can't do it off that, right?
Can you?
That punish is weird. That punish when someone stumbles back, I feel like all I can do is dash up on them.
You are supposed to use drive rush there for the optimal stuff.
Like instantly, like
you would
and then into it.
You would
Can
like
you cancel to drive rush.
You know, there's a difference, right? You would drive rush.
Impact. Sorry, this.
Yeah, that's called drive rush, right? Like when
and
you
then
turn
do
green,
what with it?
You would do another heavy punch into heavy hands, just like you practice.
Okay. So let me try.
So, yeah. So I'll whiff.
Good hit. How does it happen?
So that's called a when you whiff punish something during its recovery, like you actually punish someone. It says punish counter. So if you punish counter with certain moves, it causes that effect. So that's a punish counter. Oh, you got it. Yeah.
Okay, but then I have to follow up.
Yeah, that second heavy punch is cancel to hands. That's a real ass combo. Almost. That's a real ass combo right there. You could honestly always just headbutt. That's your backup plan as Honda.
Yeah. Oh, that doesn't connect?
Yeah, the super, like, don't mash the super unless you see the hands happening and hitting. Right, because you have, like, with heavy hands, you got a good, like, 2 seconds to see that it's hitting. You just don't want to avoid disaster for, like, whiffing a level 3.
Squeaks was doing this thing, his ult, and it kept missing. Why was it missing so much?
It's part of the rules with grabs in this game. You can't grab people when they are in hit or block stun. There's like a little bit of a window. So like if I hit you and then immediately try to go into grab, it's going to whiff like that because you're in hit stun. Same thing with block stun, right? So there is a slight window. And then
so
basically
he was fucking it up.
He was fucking it up or like doing it before you're off the ground. The rules with Zangief level 3 is if they did it properly, if you're not already in the air out of the way by the time he inputs it, once you see the super flash, like he goes, I'm gonna grab you, it's already over. It's too late. You can't do anything about it. You need to. You were supposed to have gotten out of the way before the animation started. So that's why it's so fucked up.
It's too late.
Yeah, you should always just hold up just in case. You know, like the general rule of thumb is hold up. But like when you held up and you avoided his level 3, your go-to was grab as a punish, which I love that you like thought of that, right? But we need more damage. Your punish on big openings is always heavy punch to heavy hands. You need more damage. Yeah. Way better.
That's a good amount of damage. That's actually crazy. Light hits don't do shit. Okay. You know what's weird is the what do you call it? Scaling?
Sure.
So, like, supers don't do super damage all the time. Sometimes they do less damage.
Right.
Because, like, my opening for super was... I don't even know what this is. I saw it in a video once.
That's a good combo, but it already went to 50% scaling. Because,
I know.
Yeah,
so it does 3,000 measly damage.
Right. But if you did it from heavy, it would do way more. So, scaling, there is rules for scaling in that. So, as you, like, actually learn the combo system, like, you start making smarter decisions to play around that. The idea being like lights are easier to get openings with and you have more hits to make sure it's hitting. So like if you just did heavy hands randomly or heavy punch to heavy hands while I'm blocking, like if you do it here, like that's very unsafe. Like I get a free grab if I didn't suck. Sorry, I don't play Zangief. I can't fucking... I would get a free grab basically. You would die. A competent player would kill you. It's very negative. So the only time you know to do that is on a punish, like if I'm whiffing a lariat or you blocked an uppercut. These lights, you can do multiple hits and see that it's hitting and then get the hands. So they're more dynamic, right? You have better ways to confirm into your combos. So therefore, they scale harder because they're easier to convert into combos is the idea. Whereas the heavies are like, oh, they fucked up. They did something unsafe and you get a big punish. And therefore, you get big damage. That's kind of the general rule of thumb.
Is sumo walk real?
I wouldn't worry about that move at all. Dude, I'm telling you.
Swag, though.
It's Honda, man. There's not going to be... You're not playing for swag. I'm sorry.
Who's cool? Who's swag?
Classic Honda. Never mind. Classic Honda is the swaggiest character of the bunch, man.
But like, who actually is?
Especially when you headbutt and butt slam over and over.
Who's like the coolest character like that you give respect to?
It's Street Fighter 6, dude. I don't know if anyone... I don't know if any character really falls under that category anymore. Ed?
Everyone's got their cheese.
Ed? This game has a lot of universal mechanics for rushdown, so a lot of characters kind of have the same game plan at high level. Like, not the same, but very similar. So there's a lot of homogenization with the cast at high level. Some characters have some sauce, but it's just kind of... It's not the same. It's Street Fighter 6, man. You're playing the game. Pick whatever you think is cool and go with it.
Better than Street Fighter 5.
Yeah. I have a soft spot for that game. A little bit of a soft spot.
Really?
Yes.
Were you nasty?
I was kind of nasty.
That's probably why.
A little bit. But Oro was in that game. Oro was extremely saucy. Extremely saucy.
In Street Fighter 5.
In Street Fighter 5, yes. Infinitely more sauce than anything in this game. That was my dude.
So what should I practice? Just fucking hitting heavy hands like just the combos to stay classic?
You need to just get that combo down. That is 100% what you need to get down. The other thing you need to get down is defense. So you need to know the back roll mechanic. That was in the video. Like, when you get knocked down, you need to mash buttons.
Oh, yeah.
So if
I forgot about that.
That it's not going to work. But if I, like this. So you stood up in place right there. That was a quick rise, right?
Yeah.
That leaves you in place, real close. They're going to walk up and they can hit you or grab you. You're in the mix. But you see that? You back rolled. You mash buttons on wake up. Any two buttons or even holding two attack buttons, I tend to just like mash my kick buttons. Like I reflexively just like mash buttons when I get knocked on the ground, and then you'll back roll. And at your level, you want to back roll like every time.
Could you drive rush and catch up?
Yeah, but then at least I'm forced to spend meter. At least I'm forced to do that.
There?
Yeah, once
if
you
I
learn,
low blocked, I would have dodged it, right?
You would have blocked it at least, yeah. Yeah, once you piece together the dry rush, you can dry rush after every knockdown and get pressure.
And it's more about the pressure, not really the conversion.
The pressure, if they guess incorrectly, leads to a conversion. Right. And it can just loop. So once you start getting a feel for like when people get off the ground and how to approach and hit them as they get up, they're forced to block. So you're at the level where everyone's mashing because nobody has real pressure because it's all fake because they don't know what they're doing. So everyone's just mashing right now. But if you learned a sequence where like you could actually, like here, let me switch to Honda now. And I'll show you the sauce.
You got to master Honda.
I got one. I worked really hard for that. A lot of headbutts, a lot of butt slams. How the fuck do I get out of here?
You made some Diamond players look foolish.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Honda does. If you embrace the sumo. Right now, I feel like you're not embracing it. You're trying to play a little smart.
Well, I was, right? I feel like I was spamming, but then they would just do some shit, and then I was like, maybe I should actually play the game.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Squeaks modern Zangief is a kind of a monkey wrench in that game plan. I'm not gonna lie, because Lariat. But like 99% of the time, you should just be doing this over and over. And then other than that, you do this. Like, I'm not joking. You just do this.
Wait, oh, I can't crouch block it.
Like if I just do this over and over, you're probably gonna lose.
Wait, what was that?
Like What are you gonna do about this? And then you're just dead.
When I'm blue, is this? Am I slower or something?
This is called burnout. What's going on right now? Like when you lose all your meter, the green bar. The green bar is what lets you have access to your OD moves, right? You spend 2 of those for an OD move. Dry rush costs a bar. DI costs a bar. If you burn it all, it regens over time if you're not using it. But if you burn it all too quickly, or if you block too much, like if you hold back here, you'll see like as you block, like every time you block this headbutt, see how much drive gauge depletes? Yeah, if they block too much, they'll get put into burnout. And when they're in burnout, all of your moves do more block stun, meaning like you have better pressure constantly. And you also have you're more plus. Yes, everything is 4 more frames of advantage, everything. So suddenly there's a whole nother game basically with the opponents in burnout, but you can pressure the shit out of them, and they don't have any metered moves. They have no DI, no OD, no nothing. So when you have them in burnout, you want to use your DI because they can't stop it.
Yeah, that's what I was doing in our last game. Is I knew I was getting him in burnout early because he was just trying to like perfect parry or block like early sumo headbutt.
Right.
And then I was just spamming drive impact because I felt like there's nothing you could do but jump.
Yeah, he used OD lariat like way too much. He could just do regular lariat and it would work the same. But yeah, as soon as he gets burned out, definitely start spamming DI. Absolutely. So Honda just like he just harasses people. So like if I knock you down, I'll just like dry rush in. Like if you get hit at any point, I'll just do this. And I'll time my button when you wake up. See, like you're just kind of you're forced to block. If you refuse to block, you're just gonna get hit over and over.
Yeah, I am refusing right now.
Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of the idea. And different moves leave you closer or further to have like better options to drive rush and approach. But that's kind of the idea in general with this game. Like
did you mix up? I mean, headbutt timings.
Yeah, and you also mix up headbutt strengths. Like, headbutt is really abusable, but it's not plus on block, right? So that you mix that in to stop people from stopping you. That was really good.
Yeah. This is what Stans taught me: is you do this, then you go back, and then they try to punch you, and then eventually, on like after a while, you mix it in.
Exactly. That's actually legit. Stans. I taught him well. Yes.
Yeah. He said it's the only cheese you need to know.
I think the only person more suicidal after a round of Street Fighter than Stans was you.
Yeah, we are cut from the same cloth.
I never saw a guy go, this is so over, into winning tournament matches in my life besides Stans. It was actually incredible to see.
He needs the dub to feel.
Okay, so I think for now, the main thing I want you to practice is just like this cancel. And this is only going to be for like after you land a DI and it is the big splat, or if you like if they block an uppercut, you want to do that. If you want to get extra
the drive rush variant,
if you can practice that as well. I feel like that's a little advanced. I think
let's get advanced in this, John.
Okay, how about this for advanced? After this, maybe not that one. We'll do command grab.
You can command grab after that?
After this combo ends, you're plus, but that's it. Okay. Like you're left here standing right in front of them.
Do it.
If you jump, you'll escape.
If I don't jump, I lose.
Yes, exactly. Command grabs punish you for holding down, back, and blocking. If you're in range and blocking, command grabs are the answer for that. So you can't just comfortably block. It depends. So you can time the move so that it lands, the grab lands before their button comes out. So with this one, let me turn on my frame meter again. Sometimes there's setups where you can time it so that it's guaranteed to beat their buttons essentially. So you're +2 there. This command grab is 6 frames. I think this should beat. The jab might win here. If they commit to mashing jab, they might win. So like, yeah, you got to get hit.
Oh, sorry.
And then mash jab. You were a frame.
I was crouching jab slow.
I think you were a frame off there, but it's pretty good. No, actually it worked. Okay, good. There you go.
Ooh, so
this
that
is,
and then add a command grab.
I'm doing the light command grab because the heavy one has the least range but most damage, and the light has the most range but least damage.
Oh, I didn't know there was actually different versions.
Yeah.
How deep's the range?
It's not that good. His command grab range is not like Zangief. Zangief has crazy range, so it's more like
gross. It's fucking gross what they did to that man. They gave him like go-go gadget arms.
Any Zangief slander, I'm here for, man. Just know that I think Honda deserves twice as much slander.
Nah, Honda wa subarashi desu yo.
I mean, you can say all that, but when you get hit by this in a ranked match, you're going to be changing your tune, man. I'm telling you, this is how you're going to win.
This is just how they... This is the ancient sport of sumo. It's an ancient tradition dating thousands of years. Okay, you said, and I feel like this is in your video, that headbutt is your anti-air.
Correct.
Show your work.
So, jump at me. That's it. So I'm using light punch headbutt here. That's going to be like your fastest one for anti-air.
Is it better than heavy heavy hand?
Heavy hand is a good one if you don't have charge, for sure. That's decent. But this one actually has like anti-air invincibility, and it has other properties. Like you can do this, like jump at me again. That might be a bit advanced for you, but you can anti-air to level 3.
That's kind of swag.
It is swag. So he's a charge character. Generally with charge characters, you're going to be going back to your home position of down back. Down back is always your home position for most characters, but especially for Honda. Down back is how you block 99% of the things in this game. There's very few moves in this game that can hit you when you're holding down back. And with Honda,
it's like heavy overheads, right?
Yeah, and there's hardly any overheads. There's a bunch of lows. There's hardly any overheads. And the overheads are usually reactable. So you hold down back, and if you see an overhead, then you start holding back. That's the general rule of defense. And with Honda, if you're holding down back, you have access to both headbutt on command and butt slam, because you're charging both down and back.
I get so many accidental jumps. What controller do you use?
I use a leverless controller now, but I used to use arcade stick.
Leverless is the wave, huh?
I learned it. You don't need to do it, but yeah, I switched honestly because arcade sticks just kept breaking. They had more technical issues. I was losing my mind.
It feels like everyone plays leverless.
Yeah, all the the non-fighting game people who pick up this game go to leverless, and I think they like it because they relate it to keyboard.
Yeah, and it just does what you want every time. There's no misinput. There's no like. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like sometimes I feel like if I just go down to back, I'll get a jump like 1 in 4.
Yeah, you can avoid accidental jumps a little bit easier on leverless, but on stick you can kind of ride the gate a little bit. So stick to me sometimes feels like you're playing with the bumpers on when in bowling. You know what I mean? Like you can't get lost on stick. On leverless, I found it a little confusing picking it up. You can get lost, like you're using all your fingers all at once. It's a little less intuitive. For characters like Zangief, I think stick is better because you do full circles. So you just kind of churn butter with the arcade stick with Zangief.
Right.
For Honda, stick is fine, though. Stick is great for charge characters, I think.
Yeah, it is kind of easy to ride. I guess you can ride the gate, can you?
Yeah.
Like, you can't go from down left to down. Wait. Am I doing it?
You have a square gate.
From down.
Right?
Like, yeah, I have a square gate.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're going to be down back in the no, square gate is octogate is gross. Square gate
seems awesome, bro. It's like the GameCube.
Brother, that is for fucking nerds. Like,
because then you can just hold right and you'll be in the gate.
It's for nerds. I'm sorry. No.
That's for nerds?
Absolutely for nerds.
And you're pressing buttons to move up and left like a damned keyboard. Pull up your fucking leverless controller right now, bro. That shit looked like a futuristic
leverless
keyboard.
is super nerdy. Listen, I respect you trying to cosplay as a Chad fighting game player, and I get it. Playing on arcade stick feels badass. I get the cosplay you're going for here, but I'm telling you, Octogate is the nerdiest of them all. Right below that is leverless, for sure.
It's nerdier than fucking leverless.
You're just it's sacrilegious in my opinion.
sacrilegious to even imply. Slime says yes. Slime, what would you know, bro? My fucking
Did Slime give you a Korean lever? Like, are you playing on like a real arcade stick?
It's actually Japanese. It's hori.
Okay. Yes, you're good.
Watashi no lever wa hori desu. Is it good?
You're good. Yeah,
He's
just hold down
leverless, by the
back.
way. That's why I'm using it.
Like, if you just do this, like I said, I think Squeaks is an exception. Zangief is an exception. But this is how you're going to beat most players. And then
Just
when
sit
that
right
gets,
here.
And when that gets boring, do this. Like, walk back, headbutt, deer gimmick. 99%
So if you don't
of players
grab,
are
can you
crumble.
do anything to me?
No, but like, remember the pressure to do something here is your drive gauge. So I have it on refill. Let me put it on standard. That is a good point. If you down back, remember, you don't die. Beginners have this thing where like they feel like if they block, they're gonna die. Like I mentioned before, if you block 3 attacks, it's back to even in terms of the fencing, battle, and neutral, right? You're good. We go back here. So don't be scared to block. The worst thing that happens if you block is I get 1 grab. Like that. Look how little damage that does, right? Meanwhile, if you just like get hit randomly, you can lose a ton of health, right? You can just lose shit tons of health if you're just mashing.
What's your best combo you can do to me?
Brother, it's Honda. Who gives a fuck? I have no combos with Honda. You don't need combos with Honda.
Wait, but you can drive rush cancel heavy into heavy?
I shouldn't be opening your eyes. You
Why don't
gotta
you just keep doing that?
Because I'm in burnout.
So how many times can you do before you go burnout?
A drive rush cancel costs 3 bars, so you get 2 of them.
That it costs 3? Wait, do it.
Like something like that. Let's see how it immediately takes 3 bars.
Wait, that's kind of swag though.
That's a real combo. So the real combo would be something like, what is it? I already forgot how to play this character. Oh, we both got to get out of burnout. Okay, I'm going to put it on refill.
Why do you have to get out of burnout? So is it stupid to think that if it costs 3 and you have 1 bar left, you can use it because it'll give it to you?
If you have 1 bar, you can always go for any technique that uses drive gauge, regardless of how much meter you have left. So even if you have a sliver of drive gauge, you can do a drive rush cancel. It'll just put you in burnout.
Like, can you, so you have 1 bar left, you drive rush cancel into heavy. Can you still get the heavy hands combo into super, or is it because you'll
be in burnout?
It won't work.
It will work. The consequence is you go into burnout, and burnout is death in this game. So you can always do this. So even if you had a tiny sliver of drive gauge, after this drive rush cancel, you'll have no more meter left, so you'll be in burnout. And then you can complete your combo for sure. So if you're gonna kill, it's worth it. But
yeah,
this is the higher level meta, right? You're actually, once you're able to actually execute things on command without dropping it every time, like you can actually like think about, do I want to spend it or not? Is it worth it or not? Like that's the decisions that you're making. But I'm telling you, man, you just gotta land heavy punch to heavy hands consistently and not let that happen. Yep. And that's punishable, by the way, so you can't just do it on block in a real match.
Can you do... Wait, what's punishable?
Heavy hands.
Oh, failing.
Yeah.
Or doing it on block.
This move doesn't cancel from far away if that's what you're trying. Like, if if I do it perfectly, this won't come out unless it hits on the early part of it.
So the elbow has to hit or something?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, it's spacing dependent. Yeah, exactly. So this is actually good for canceling into headbutt, though. That is safe. So what you're doing, like if I cancel the headbutt from far away, it won't come out, which is fine. But if I'm right here and I do it to heavy headbutt, it does. So, I mean, you can just always do this into headbutt if you get comfortable with that.
How do you do into headbutt? How does that work?
So I'm holding down back, right? So that way I'm building my back charge without just like walking myself to the corner, because this is the sign of a bad charge player. Like the only way you can build charge is holding that. So down back is like the competent way. And I might like let go of down and go to back and back to down to adjust my spacing, but I never let go of back. So I always have back charge, right? That's kind of a charge thing. And then
so you're standing up for a second and going just like this?
Yeah, so I stand up for a second and press heavy punch, and then go forward heavy punch.
Okay, so
You got it.
I'm not holding one.
Do it. You got to do it much faster. So the idea being, you're pressing as soon as you hit back, press heavy punch, and then press forward heavy punch right away, like a smooth motion.
Okay. Say it again.
As soon as you hit back, you're pressing heavy punch at the same time.
Okay.
And then you're immediately switching to forward and heavy punch at the same time.
Oh, okay. I was going. Fuck.
Yep.
Not work.
Perfect. And that's safe.
But it doesn't work if I'm too far.
But from far away, medium punch.
Why doesn't it work if you're too far? Like,
It's just a rule with the move. That has its benefits because there's high level strats you can use with that. Sometimes it's a benefit, sometimes it's a nerf. You can look at it both ways. But different moves have different cancel windows, and it all contributes to like techniques with the character. But medium punch, like I said, this is probably your best button. This move is also cancelable. So I can just like drive rush.
How are you drive rushing? Because drive rush is forwards.
As soon as I hit parry forward to drive rush, I'm immediately going to back. Or I press the button and immediately start holding back. So a sequence you can try is like drive rush, stand medium headbutt. And as soon as I press the forward, I switch to back. So even when I press that stand medium, I'm pressing back, and then forward and heavy punch.
What do you say to people who say charge characters like E Honda are too hard?
Honda's the scrubbiest character in the game. He's probably the scrubbiest character I've seen in any fighting game.
So they'd be dumb to think that.
No, it's a common thing. Just the charge, getting over the charge, like, learning curve gets a lot of people.
Oh, you do the sumo walk.
Yeah, but I'm good.
Oh! Damn, man, you got some moves. How old are you?
We don't gotta worry about that one.
That makes sense. Play Street Fighter.
We don't gotta, I mean, and I'm young. It's a sad state of
43?
affairs. Close enough. We'll go with that. I'm old enough to have seen 2020 Lud.
2020 Lud.
Oh yeah,
I don't remember that, man.
ancient history. You were saying something about drive rush?
I forget. It's probably wise though. Oh, I like doing drive rush cancel but I should do hands.
Yeah, drive rush cancel is super expensive. I just don't think you're ready for it. To be quite honest.
Don't say shit like that to me, bro. Because when I hear I'm not ready, I wanna do it. I wanna let me out of the cave.
I just don't think you're ready for it, man. Because you're gonna do shit like that, you're gonna die. You're gonna throw the game away. It's too much power.
Let the dog out of the cage, bro.
If you can start using stand medium punch, you can drive rush. Because like you're not gonna drive rush from heavy punch that much. It's this button. The stand medium punch is the one you need to be abusing.
What do I do with a perfect parry? Just a command grab?
It varies. So the idea with perfect parry, if you get that giant slowdown, you can then do any, like you have a freeze and then it's like, okay, do a combo that you can do right now. And depending on the situation, you can get better combo starters. Sometimes you perfect parry and you can just do a heavy, like heavy punch to heavy hands, right? Sometimes you get a perfect parry and the best you can do is like a light. So it depends. But if you perfect parry like a headbutt, you get a full combo.
Okay.
So like, if you headbutt at me and I get a perfect parry, like you saw Squeaks do it to you, right? Like I missed it, but
just
you know,
kept command grabbing.
Yeah, that's Honda's weakness. Once people start getting better,
dude, I'm gonna learn
they
this
start
shit.
They start perfect parrying you.
Should I do the combo trials?
Yeah, maybe you could do the beginner ones, but like I said, I think you just need to make sure you're back rolling when you get knocked down. That's a huge one. Like if I knock you down, just always 100% of the time do back roll. There's no consequence to doing it.
Roll?
No, it either you get up in place or you back roll. Yeah, so now you
have
reset.
to hold back to do back roll.
Nope, just press 2 buttons. Any 2 buttons. So you should just get in the habit of doing that every time. You'll get out of pressure. And you need to work on some execution stuff, and then just believe in the butt slam.
So getting out of corner, I imagine most low-level players think I'll jump over.
Yeah.
Or I'll drive impact out.
They do.
What is the actual way to get out of a corner?
Jumping out is absolutely a way to get out of the corner, but like... So remember, if you're holding down back the whole time, the worst thing that happens is you get thrown, which means you got to deal with the guess situation again. So you can get thrown over and over, which sucks, but it's better than getting like destroyed. But if they decide to press you, like if you get back in the corner, like if they decide to pressure you and you hold down back, now there's space. Like suddenly you can start playing buttons to like build space or headbutt. You know what I mean? Like suddenly we're back here. If you try headbutting, look, we're already out here now, right? So if they commit to just pressuring and you block, it builds space naturally, and then you have a little bit of wiggle room to like build some more space as well with your moves, or jump, or you know what I mean. Like you kind of have to guess a little bit and play proper defense.
So that's the status that you do when you do a counter hit.
Punish counter is when they whiff a move entirely, like they get punished. Counter hit means you interrupted them before their move came out. So like if you press something but I beat you to the punch, right, like right there, that's counter hit. But if you whiff
that,
you can beat anything in this game if you fuck up the timing, man. You just you don't got the timing like that.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Street Fighter is very rigid. Like, you know, coming from Melee, everything's like fluid. Traditional fighting games are very rigid. Like, you have to perfectly time things and don't leave gaps. And if you leave gaps, it better be for a reason or else you're going to get checked. Oh, nice. If you get a perfect parry, just try pressing heavy punch. Just press heavy punch. There you go. Yeah. So press it once and, like, don't freak out. And then you can do your drive rush heavy punch combo.
Okay.
Close. When you do that, you want to then wait for a second and then drive rush. You don't want to drive rush cancel.
Wait. Oh, because that was too much. I just wasted money.
Yes. Drive rush cancel is different than waiting for a move to finish and then doing a raw drive rush. So these are a bunch of nuances that you shouldn't worry about right now. This is going to distract you from the goal.
Okay. Nothing will distract me, man. I need this knowledge. Okay.
I honestly think you just got to like practice this. So like if like keep playing your game for a while, be confident in blocking, waiting for people to push them out and then reset with this. You know, like if people are pressuring you, block for a bit. If you get knocked down, mash your buttons to roll away, reset, and rely on your headbutts, your butt slams. And then the 3 buttons, towards heavy kick, stand medium punch, and heavy punch. And then if you land this guy, this is your combo. That's it. If you block an uppercut, this is your combo. If you block a super, this is your combo.
Okay, good at heavy. I got you, coach.
That's the plan. I mean...
Coach, I'm going to be your new SK.
Probably not. Maybe Squeaks, though. Maybe Squeaks. He seems promising. He seems to have a real good grasp of the game. Or maybe Tyler. Man, that guy's in platinum already. All by himself.
Have a good night, man. Have a good night, bro. Enjoy
you too,
EVO, bro.
Good luck.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
No problem. Peace. All right. Coaching session with Lud. And he never spoke to Brian again. Was that too harsh? That was the exact motivation he needed? Maybe. Maybe he's practicing right now. Can't let his head get too big. He is drive rushing. He's doing the combo. He's actually landing the combo. He's actually landing it right now. It's not bad. He just has to do the boring part of like practicing the combos. Slime is asking him to run the set with who? With himself, with Slime? I'll play him. Or is he trying to play versus Slime? Slime has been playing.
I understand. I actually fucking understand. I'm gonna play Slime chat because Slime is here, and I'm gonna join PSL. So I have to go, man. I do have to go, chat. I streamed a lot longer than I was supposed to today. Thank you very much to Brian. Thank you very much to Squeaks.
GG's.
Also, and fuck you to Squeaks. We are going to raid Jason for his birthday, chat.
Jason!
Brian is live. You guys want to check him out. It is Jason's birthday, however. So we'll give Jason a nice little raid here. He's doing a little birthday stream, chat. I probably will be live tomorrow. Actually, there's a sumo match in LA tomorrow. I was thinking about going.
Going forward throughout your entire fighting game career.
Okay, back to EVO Japan. Which EVO stream was that on?
He looks young, but he's
高まってますねでも手つきは。
そうですね。はい。まあここまで
When people keep pressing late, it's useful to tell them it's like preloading the next move. You're gonna have to translate that to me, man. I don't know what that means. Kakadu lost to a modern Ken. Oh shit! Don't let Lud find out. Kakadu, the goat, lost to a modern Ken. Oh no. Bryony taught Lud the 3-bar move. He's going to spam that forever now and get burnt out. I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry. I knew as soon as I did that, I let that one slip. I knew it was going to come back to haunt me. I knew it. And that Ken was Tyler 1. Tyler 1 beat Kakadu. Oh shit. Tyler 1, the modern Ken beat Kakadu. The FGC would never recover. Hilarious. What game is this? Where the fuck is the real stream? What is going on? Why can't I? What is this? Why can't I find the stream? Oh, EVO Japan 10. I don't know why it's so hard to find. Why is it still in the KOF 15 category? That's what I'm talking about. That shit drives me nuts. Streamers don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. But this is your combo. You block a super, this is your combo.
Sa それではお待たせいたしました。キチパのザンギ対するユウスケのガイル。ウィナーズファイナルの戦いです。見ていきましょう。お願いします。じゃあスパから取っていく。
ソニックもやっぱり立ち強パンチの範囲内で打ってしまうとアーマーで受け止められながらっていう展開もあるので結構怖いですね打つのが。
さあチョップ最後までラッシュして絶妙な距離感上から来る。いやー投げてきます。
Right, new players don't understand buffering. I guess I don't know that preloading word. Is that actually a gamer word? If I tell Lud to preload a combo, is he gonna be like, "What the fuck you're talking about?" Yeah, Twitch chat told me to tell you to preload the combo. Tyler One keeps calling the characters champions and the drive meter energy. I mean, he's been playing League of Legends for 35 years. I don't blame him. You just can't do it on commentary. If you stick with it for long enough, you're gonna have to change your tune. But brother, he's a League streamer. He's doing mad work. Kichipa. I haven't seen too much of Kichipa in Street Fighter 6. We still call it EX and not OD. I've definitely tried to switch my language to Street Fighter 6 terms. Ludwig was calling them olds. Close enough, right? Like, whatever. Whatever. Hello, Emulute. Emulute. From Ludwig's chat. Hello. Thanks for joining. Yeah, we will see where Lud takes it. I'm down for Team Lud. What's up, Master Yak? Thanks for the big 15. Appreciate that. Is Lud Tyler up another Stadium Slam? It's the AT&T Annihilator Cup. They've done that for many years now, but this time it's a team tournament. I think it was maybe a team tournament one time before. So they play different games every week. In this week coming up, they just finished the League of Legends leg of the tournament. Now next week is going to be Street Fighter 6. And previously years, for example, like Lyric participated back in Street Fighter 5 era, Double Lift, Jake and Bake. Will you be coaching Emeru too? I hear she had asked Lakari to coach her. Listen, I already coached her years ago when I told her to pick Honda and mash Light Punch. I feel like I already did my job. She got it. She got the message loud and clear right away, and I think she's carried that spirit all the way through years later. Did I see the new gas leak? What's up? So wait, what happened to Kusanagi? I have a question, Mr. Brian. Players like Kakadu who won major tournaments, are they bound to be upset by lesser-known players because they have more knowledge on how Kakadu and other higher-profile player plays? No, I just would say that fighting games are extremely volatile, and first to two on PlayStation 5 is just like shit. It just happens, man. Shit just happens. I think fighting games, especially a game like Street Fighter 6, inherently requires a ton of gambling. And like I've always compared it to, it's like playing poker for one hand. You can't judge who's a better poker player after playing one round, one hand. If whoever was in the lead after one hand of poker was the winner, it doesn't mean anything, right? So I just think that in general, first to two, it's not completely random, but it adds a lot more volatility and randomness for sure. So it's harder to gauge who's the more consistent, better player. Just how it is. I saw one person saying, this is from High Fight's Twitter, I saw one person saying that they cannot perfect parry drive impact at all in Elena build. On the other hand, this tweet saying that perfect parry drive impact and jump attacks are becoming like perfect parry a fireball. doesn't trigger slow-mo. Huh. Another confirmation that perfect parry against jump attacks and drive impact are changed to something like perfect parry a fireball. Huh. Interesting. That kind of makes sense on jump-ins, but why for DI? This sounds fake. That sounds like a really weird thing to be fake. It's one thing to say throw loops are gone or not, or whatever XYZ has more pushback, or something more subtle. If you see a perfect parry effect without a slowdown, perfect parry scales so hard, why even nerf it? Brother, perfect parry on anti-air is so scrubby. Why nerf it? It's such a crutch. Perfect parry on anti-air is one of the worst things about this game, in my opinion. One of the worst things about this game. I don't really understand it for DI, if you're going to selectively apply perfect parry slowdown or not. I think for DI it doesn't matter, because what does it even matter? If you get the perfect parry in the DI, you have so much recovery when the DI whiffs through you, then does it really matter? Crimson versus Burnout Fighter? Oh shit, how did this happen? Core A Burnout Fighter? Burnout Fighter has been working on the Core A channel for a while now. Well, this should be awful. We'll see. There's a handful of sims total in this tournament. I don't know how they lined up to meet up with each other. I don't know how that worked out. It's got to be the least lab matchup in the whole game. Oh shit, Burnout Fighter cooking. Damn, Burnout Fighter's kind of beat the shit out of Crimson. Oh wait, but Crimson's in Burnout. It's gonna be. It actually might be kind of hard for Sim to take advantage of putting Sim in Burnout, because he can definitely get checkmated, but he's not gonna be able to push him to the corner. Oh, you tagged? Is that enough? No, it's not gonna be enough. Pixel. You just need one hit. You burned yourself out for it. Damn, round one to Burnout Fighter? Uh-oh. Mess up the sequence? Big opportunity. Hey, what's up? Goonier Goon. Thanks for the prime. Appreciate that. This is what Street Fighter is all about? Yeah. I wonder if he uses the blue color because it looks like Burnout. Would make sense with the name. What am I watching? A weird corner of Street Fighter not often explored. Level 3 on the drive rush cancel. That will beat any option besides extending drive rush and doing nothing and then responding with something invincible. calls out all buttons. Not as doing the super on a dry brush cancel is not as foolproof as doing a reversal uppercut because of the screen freeze, so people can bait it technically by not doing anything, but still a really strong option for people without uppercuts. Cross up, wow, float cross up was weird. Oh, drill underneath the float. Awkward cross up situation confirmed to level 3. He's going to be in Burnout. Can Burnout Fighter actually play the Burnout game and get him checkmated? He has 0 meter. If he gets DI'd wall splat, it's over. Can he set it up? He needs to not let him out. It's over. It's over. First game, Burnout Fighter. First game. What's up, Stone Fox Exile? Stone of Exile? Excuse me. Thanks for the big 7. I'm doing well. Hopefully you are as well. Damn, first game Burnout Fighter. Throw looped? Oh, he tried to jump away from the throw loop. Nice meaty option from Crimson. I'm a Smash player, but Mr. Crimson is the best Dhalsim. Historically considered the best Dhalsim, yes. Garnett's been doing really good recently, out of Italy, with Dhalsim as well. Burnout Fighter has been a really strong, competitive Dhalsim player for a long time as well. He's more on the content side of things, though. So he's no slouch, as you can see here. But Crimson has had big tournament success. But in general, Dhalsim has not been that strong in Street Fighter 6 compared to Street Fighter 5. Crimson had a hot streak in Street Fighter 5, kind of being one of the best players on the planet. But isn't Mr. Crimson still the only one to win a tournament? What, Red Bull Kumite? Louis Man's very good. I don't think anyone's won like a major CPT Street Fighter 6 event with Dhalsim. Hello, Tyranders. I'm doing good. How the fuck do we get a Dhalsim mirror? The wonders of Japanese Street Fighter brackets. Nice anti-air option. Crimson's tightening up. Or sorry, that was Burnout Fighter. I got mixed. I'm mixed. Crimson won UFA with Dhalsim. In Street Fighter 6, but wasn't that like an off year when not many people joined? Hey, Slashes to Ashes, thanks for diving into the trash can on YouTube. I may have forgotten about you guys for a while. Isn't Burnout Fighter one of the guys from Korea Gaming? Yeah, I mean, he's from Korea. He's a competitive player for a while, but now, you know, Korea Gaming is also based in Korea. He teamed up with him. He helps with the content production of Korea Gaming. Turned your 6 for the 5 months also. Appreciate that. Oh, I think he wanted something after that anti-air. Oh! What a whiff. He's not going to be able to kill. Time to guess for your life. Slide to slide. Crimson takes it. Of course, the Dhalsim player brain took over. It had to end on the unanimous simultaneous slide, of course. Is AUS a typo? I think Burnout Fighter was originally from Australia. Korean living in Australia at some point? I don't know. If that was on his name. But he's Korean. He's definitely been in Korea for a while. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Alright guys, let me take a quick break here. I gotta get some water. I've been sitting for 3 hours. Let me get up, stretch my legs.
はいう
まさがすごいあって、
確かに
見応えがあったというか。
いやダルシム使いもね、なかなかミラーの準備って最後になるとは思うんで、
確かに
はい見応えありましたね。
すごい試合でしたね。
はいちょっとヨガテレポートでせわしなく入れ替わりすぎて、
はい、ただやっぱそこに対して対策できてる側がやっぱリードしてる感じはしたので、そこは面白かったですね。
ということでしたね。エボジャパンらしいね、素晴らしい戦い見せていただきました。
はい。
さあ続いては、日本勢対決。最終完成役熊本から
おお。コサゼクーが、
はい、
ゼクーじゃないんですけど、
そうですね、今は、
はい、ほとんどゼクーのコサが登場です。
で、椿選手、はい、はい、はい。さあいよいよラウンド2もね、これが最後というところで、配信台に関しては
裏で進行しつつも、はい、配信台としてはもう佳境であると、
ね、なんでも
ういうことなんですね。
ついに6000人が500人まで削られるというタイミング。エボジャパンもデイ2を迎えています。さあ剣豪機でのボタンチェックになります。
ハットというところでいうと、このコサもハットを使うプレイヤーですね、そういえば。
どうなんですかね、家庭用からスタートした人がそういう経緯にプロとかなるんですかね。
そうですね、家庭用がハットでプレイしてと。結構剣使いの中でもすごい独特なプレイスタイルでおなじみのコサ。
どのあたりが独特なんですか。
全然技打たないんですよ。
おお、待つんですか。
すごい待ちます。
対応型なんで、はい、基本ね、自分から打って近づいてみたいな。
そうですね、格闘ゲームって結構攻めた方が、はい、勝ちやすいって言ったらあれなんですけど、本当になんかどっしり構えて、相手やっぱ甘い技打ちを本当にどこまでも待っている、見ているっていう、はい、でしかも基本めちゃくちゃどっしりして技打たないから、やっぱりいきなり攻められた時に相手が面を食らうんですよ。
ああ、なるほど。
メリハリがすごいなという印象です。
まあそこで攻めに転じてそれが刺さればね、剣は非常に強いキャラクターだと思うんで、さあそんな姿を見られるでしょうか。相手は椿。
Alright, what did I miss? Hold up.
さあそれではラウンド2配信では最後の一戦になります。椿の豪機か、それとも最新刊制約熊本コーサの剣か、見ていきましょう。お願いします。
What did I miss?
600人から500人台に進むラウンド3です。そこにウィナーズで進めるのはどちらか。
Been sitting for too long.
そう、木は一旦引いてみてからの投げ。
様子見でしたね。
Tsubaki up against Kosa. Kosa famously had the technique, the Kosa parry, named after him. He popularized the technique of holding down back for defense, and instead of trying to shift to back to block overheads, using parry as a pseudo block button, right? Always react with parry, erring on the earlier side, instead of trying to react with an overhead block, because the risk reward is better. Either you get a regular parry and you're safe, or you get a perfect parry and you get a punish. Whereas if you block an overhead, you get no punish. Hey, thanks for the $5 super chat on YouTube. Slashes to Ashes. Do you think character homogenization is a big reason for the decline of specialists? Also, your content is why I got into Street Fighter. Thank you. I still think they're specialists, but I do think it's a lot easier to pick up characters. I do think the presence of very prominent universal system mechanics does lead to people to be able to hop between characters, though. Also, the pressure of esports and top dollar prize pools. I do think people character hop a little bit more these days, but I don't think it's fair to say there's no specialists. That is not true. Mr. Rubik's 01, thanks for the trash can on YouTube as well. Thank you. Do you think it's easier to pick up characters because the system mechanics are more important? Yeah. And also, execution is easy. There's still a lot of nuance, though, to master them. Yeah, if you're playing like Dalsum, for example, yeah, you gotta be a bit of a specialist. So it definitely still exists. Now, if you play a Shoto, you can jump between the the different Shotos easily. What up, Stans? Ludwig told me you taught him headbutt into OD headbutt. You taught him that one from a raw, painful experience, huh? From first-hand trauma. He told me you taught him that, and I was like, yes, please do that. Please do that. It is the play. What's up, Scripted PR? So got a question. Older gamer here and just started playing Smash Ultimate with my 8-year-old. It's got me hooked, and now I'm going down the fighting game rabbit hole. Any recommendations where to start? Brian F, thanks. Do I have a video for you? Yeah, I have a video on my YouTube channel called the Ultimate Street Fighter 6 Starter Guide for 2025. That is the video. Bada bing, bada boom. One of the most recent videos on the channel. I'm close to Masters, and people started interrupting my target combo with DP. It's so over. I'm not gonna lie, Stans. Marissa was one of the harder characters I took to Master Rank. When I was trying to train you up a little bit, it's a little awkward. But yeah, you can't just press medium over and over. You have to use the heavies. I think charge heavy punch is so busted. Yeah, OD Gladius actually will beat that. That is true. What kind of webcam do I use? I use a Sony ZV-E10 with an Elgato Cam Link 4K. And an Elgato key light. And some other kind of standing light over there. My recommendation for anyone, I don't think my camera setup is like that optimized. My recommendation for anyone is get just a basic $50 or less 1080p camera and focus on lighting. Logitech webcam with proper lighting will look as good as this. Which is not very good because I don't know how to use my camera well. I think just get a cheap webcam, a 1080p Logitech webcam. What is it, the C920? Goated. And focus on lighting. The lighting is the most important thing. And then get your audio right. That's it. The Logitech 60. That's because your lighting is bad. Look. It's your lighting. Look, watch. It's your lighting. It doesn't matter what camera you use, it's your lighting. Like, the lighting is so much more important. That is going to be your biggest upgrade. And at this resolution, this tiny box, having a 4K camera does not matter. It does not matter. The unfortunate thing I learned is you can't throw money at streaming to make quality better. At some point, you actually have to learn actual, like, not cinematography, but what is the science or art of filmography? You actually have to learn how your equipment works, lighting. You actually have to learn how the audio equipment works, and EQ and filtering. At some point, you actually kind of have to learn things. Well, production value is the result of all those skills. To increase your production value, you actually have to learn that shit at some point. Maybe there's like apps and tools you could use to streamline it all, but I found that I actually had to learn a little bit. But I think another big important piece of advice for starting is that medium quality video people will deal with, but low quality audio will instantly make people click away. Having shit audio is unacceptable to most people. Just, we're psychologically wired that way. Shit audio is inescapable, and it's an assault on the senses and will drive people away. They'll deal with your low quality webcam. Unless you're Tyler 1. Yeah, but that's different. Like, there's a charm to having the 360 era mic blown out while they're screaming gamer rage. There's an aesthetic to it that's totally different than like buzzing or some kind of weird artifacting that doesn't have any kind of reflection of the content or emotional moment. Like, a shit mic if that's peaking when you're popping off is like part of the aesthetic and part of the charm of it. Has a common language that you can understand. But if it's just like buzzing or making sounds or something like shit for no reason, it doesn't contribute to the aesthetic and it's just annoying. People don't like it. And also, Tyler 1 is Tyler 1. You are not Tyler 1. Like, you gotta remember that. You did not win the gold rush when the gold rush existed over 10 years ago, over a decade ago. If so, you'd be a millionaire and you'd be streaming right now. So, like, I'm sorry, you got in too late. Need some kind of charm to pull off a shitty setup? Yeah, charisma can carry. I mean, look at Eris. But Eris has great audio. Eris is a prime example. Eris' whole branding is on shit webcam that doesn't work. It's been so long. I feel like some of you don't even remember when that used to not be a thing. You know, I used to watch Eris when his camera was in full color. I was there for the times where it was like RNG, like 1 out of every 30 streams the camera would be green. And then eventually it just became green screen 100% of the time. That was ages ago. Controllers made for the Nintendo Switch from third parties. Am I wrong? Yeah, what? That doesn't make any sense. I know at least on the Wii, people made third-party controllers. I never bought a third-party controller for the Switch because the Nintendo Switch Pro controller is the greatest console controller I've used in forever, since the 360 days. The Pro controller on the Nintendo Switch is probably my favorite console controller of all time. That shit just feels good. D-pad though? Maybe it's bad for the D-pad. I don't play fighting games with it. D-pad is awful? Oh, well. Maybe it's shit for D-pad stuff. You get drift? I never had drift. I like the build of it. For everything I've used it for, it's been amazing. But I know I've never played FPS or fighting games on it, so for those things, don't take my opinion on it. But for platformers, basic Nintendo shit, feels great. I love it. Feels good. Why are you guys using the D-pad? Well, I don't understand. What are you using the D-pad for? I've went so many years being a console gamer using the D-pad on any controller exclusively for like taunt, like call assist, comm replacement button. Am I tripping? You guys are using the D-pad on this? You move your thumb to the bottom left? You guys go to this controller and you move your left thumb from here to here? This is what you use to do everything. These buttons are assigned to macros to do some bullshit mechanic that you don't actually care about. That's my experience. That's my experience with it. For the games I played. So maybe if this D-pad is bad and you're actually using it, then sure. But the rest of this, I love the feel of this controller. What games do you play on Switch? I just play like platformers and basic Nintendo stuff. So I don't play shooters or fighting games. And even when I did play fighting games on pad, I always use the 360. I use analog stick for fighting games on pad. I come from an FPS game, so analog stick was what you used. I always found it so weird when people told me that you're supposed to use the D-pad for Street Fighter 4. And I said, what? That thing? I'm not joking when I say I never use... Your left thumb goes to the left analog stick. That is your primary movement tool. I've never, ever used a D-pad. And everyone said, oh, you're supposed to use the D-pad for... I was like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm telling you, in Halo, what did the D-pad do? It was like... It swapped your grenade type? What did it do? It did nothing. In any kind of, like, FPS game... Flashlight. Yeah, it was like flashlight... Or maybe like a comms tool, like ping for your teammate to go somewhere. It was not part of like my gaming language at all. Change items. It was just for something not that, yeah, mechanically intensive. Yeah, Nai versus Pugera. That's kind of a buff matchup right here. Pugera on the DJ. He was playing Bison for a good minute. He's playing DJ? Is this backwards? Yanai plays DJ, right? I think the names are backwards. Yanai, he got to grand finals or third place at the first regional finals in Japan in 2023. Right? 2023? That was Yamaguchi. I'm mixing them up. My bad. That is my bad. Oh, yeah, and I played G back in the day, right? I'm surprised Pugera's on the DJ. Yeah, Yanai was playing a lot of V-Skill 2G, right? He was kind of on the come up because Japan did not have any G representation, and then Smug kept beating Japanese players, and then Yanai in the late online era was on the come up. Yeah, maybe Pugera's avoiding the mirror. DCQ and losers. DCQ got to be back on the JP, right? For Switch D-pad, most people buy an SNES Switch controller for 2D games. Switch accepts almost all controllers out of the box. Even your 360 arcade stick works out of the box via USB. Right. Brian really is a savant for remembering random players and who they made. I do have a lot of useless player trivia information in my brain, but obviously I was wrong here. I forgot that Unai was the G player. Jurgio, he's really dodging the bison mirror. He's absolutely dodging it right now.
この柳井がいぶし銀を背負うという形になってなんかこう力強さが増してる気がするんですよねプレーにね。確かに今見ていても、起き上がりの攻防であったりとかっていうのは、かなり強気な選択肢が目立ちますからね。そうですね。この試合巧者プゲラを相手にこのラウンドも
Is Tachikawa playing in this EVO? Probably. I don't know. Think you'll make season 3 wish lists or prediction videos? No, I don't do those things. I don't predict or wish for anything. I have grown to the point where I do not care enough to put in the effort to produce and publicize a video about wanting things that don't exist in the game, because my opinion doesn't fucking matter and Capcom's gonna do some bullshit regardless, right? Like, I just don't think... Whatever, man. What good is my speculation and opinion gonna give you? I get that people like that and it's fun for people, but I've just grown very tired and I just don't care about any of that stuff. Broski's been dipping into those videos. Yeah, I used to do stuff like that. I mean, that's fine for Broski. I get it, but like, I just feel like Capcom just wants to. They don't listen to anything. It just what the fuck does it matter? It's just gonna make me upset. And also, to me, I'm of the opinion. I've really tried to shift my mindset to being the game. Whatever game you're playing is what it is. So I'd rather focus on what it is and provide any value if I choose to do it on things that are actually existing in this world and not what I would recommend things to be, because I'm not the game designer. I don't control the fate of how this game goes. I can maybe do tutorial content, help you out on understanding what it is, historical overviews, stuff that's fun, but I don't know, I don't care enough to do any of that anymore. Boss, did you know there's a guy whose whole personality is hating on you? He goes by the name F. Brian F. We bullied him in Muscle Noob's chat for yapping. I don't know, man. Whatever. People are strange. It's one of the weirder parts about being on the internet is some people will really have a vendetta against you. For who knows what reason. Maybe valid. I probably deserve it. Brian is literally no controversial and just makes educational content. I don't know why. No, I'm kind of a snarky asshole, so like I've definitely burned bridges. 100%. And I occasionally flippantly use members of the chat as ammunition to be a sarcastic asshole and fuel for content. So like, you know, it could be something that seems inconsequential in passing, but really gets someone pissed forever. Shit like that happens, man. People get vendettas over the random shit all the time. So probably deserved. Whatever. これでこのタイミングでルーザーズに行くと結構きついですからね。そうですね。まだラウンド3なんで、
地獄のまあルーザーズになっていることでしょう。
If you put enough of yourself out there on the internet, someone will hate you. It's just how it is.
またもや。ここはストリートファイターリーグですか？ここディビジョンはどこですか？
John Takeuchi versus Johnny. I got lore with both these players. John Takeuchi eliminated me from EVO Vegas 2023 last game, last round with Rashid. Last game, last round, last hit, he got me. Johnny is the player who put me into losers. I had to play him at top 8 winners in Street Fighter V at final round 2019. That was my second top 8 CPT premier appearance offline. He beat me with his Karen against my Balrog. And then he beat me at EVO that year, and I tried G. This guy got me twice. I think in the same season. I feel like Johnny's been soul-searching in this game, though. Yeah. I don't know if he's actually playing Manon. He played Marissa, I think, for a while. Why are we still doing in-game button checks? They're doing lag checks. They want to get a feel for the input delay in the system. On stream setups on tournament, they're not doing button checks, they're doing lag checks. They want to understand how much input delay they're dealing with for real, for real. What up, DNA on YouTube? Thanks for the membership there. Appreciate that. Very kind of you. Yes, this is the same Johnny that played Marissa. I don't know if he might have played G a little bit in Street Fighter V, but he was a Karen main. First and foremost. And the splitting of the video signals on stream setup cause lag? Potentially, yeah. How the production configures things can actually add input delay. So sometimes the stream setup is laggier than the off-stream setup. Command grab. Counter hit conversion. Johnny has level 2. What's the option? Mix? Did he take the throw? You weren't ready for the... What could he... That was a nasty setup. What super would have worked there with the tornado behind? Manon supers last pretty long. I actually don't even know if there was an option for Manon to get out of that. Yeah, that might just be a checkmate on Manon entirely. No anti-air? Uh-oh. Final round with 5 medals and 3 bars of super for Johnny. Oh, force the burnout? Oh, one more command grab and it's over. Oh, to let him out. You punish? Oh, you had nothing, just let him get away? No way. I mean, he had to do something, right? He's gonna get out of burnout. What's your plan, Johnny? That's the plan. Wake up, stand, medium punch, drive rush, cancel. Damn, first game Johnny over John Takeuchi.
別にもうゲージ使ってもらった方がね、確実ですっていう感じでしたよね。さあ画面端打撃を重ねていく。このマノン戦とりあえず中盤引っ掛けてラッシュして、その後この読み合いですね、ここで相手のこの癖どこで仕掛けてくるかの読み合いになると思うんですけど、本当難しいなと思いますね。
ここはね、じゃんけんですからね、正直。
Gotta hold the pressure. Confirm. A little expensive, but I mean, he's 2 interactions away from taking the round. There's one. Oh, he went for it. That would have killed. I'm pretty sure that would have killed with 2 medals. Bottom 3 character beating top 2 character only in Street Fighter 6. I think Manon does decent against Rashid with her jump heavy kick. She has some tools in this matchup. Also, I don't know if she's bottom 3. Level 2? Wait, next CA combo can kill. And Rossier would kill. Okay. Yeah, you saw how he didn't just spam the medium punch the whole time. Nice DPOS in the driver's cancel. Aware. Ooh, awake. I'm awake. Ooh, level 5. Oh, that would have been so sick. He tried. John Takeuchi has level 3. And level 2. More importantly, oh, it's a pickup. That's a pickup. Conversion, backdash level 2. Oh no, immediate level 2. What do you got, Johnny? He takes 1 throw. Oh, don't get mixed. Don't get mixed, Johnny. Johnny got mixed. Johnny got mixed. Punish? Nice awareness on that punish. Set point. Big jump. And yeah, the jump heavy kick, it can stuff the mixers, the entire mixers, pretty effectively as well. Alright. Anti-air worked that time. He has level 2. Is it level 2 time? Of course. What's the play this time? He got parry thrown last time. Tick throw. Gets 1 more mix. Alright, he took his 2 prescribed throws. Defended effectively. Hold on, those medals are adding up. Nice interruption again. Woo! Not easy to anti-air mixer the jump heavy kick. John Takeuchi's anti-airs are on point. Oh, he went ham with it. Gotta guess. He drive rush into bait. He woke up DI. Scrappy. Final game, final round. We're getting scrappy. Nice. Dash command grab. Level 5 now. Drive reversal to get the knockdown on the low 4 driver's cancel. Harassment. Whip punish. He's gonna go level 3. You gotta guess for your life, John Takeuchi. Winner's side. on the line. Manon working on a perfect 5 medals. What is the option? What is the play? You jump. No good. One more guess. Delay overhead. Johnny with the perfect. Takes it over John Takeuchi. Oh, he almost fumbles it at the end there. He got it together. I think he almost fumbled it right at the end. All right. He got it together. Got his dub and saved face. Well played to Johnny. All right, guys. I am going to pack it up here. It's midnight my time. I am tired. I am sleepy. I'll send you guys over to... Oh, what a combo. Idom and Kami. Oh, my God. I'm sure they're going to be saying nothing but nice things about the game. I know this might be... It might not be the type of... the flavor stream you guys are... Some of you are looking for, but... I'll send you there anyways. All right, I'm out. Peace. And adios, YouTube, as well. Thanks for watching. Appreciate